The Celtics aren't the Warriors. We're good. They're not. All right, Rody. So your Boston Celtics,
Yes, sir.
fresh off an NBA championship.
Banner 18.
Banner 18, the now record in the NBA.
Uh-huh.
So how do you feel that Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP over Jason Tatum?
I mean, I personally don't care. Like,
Okay.
I never was into that. Like, I thought JT took it in Game 5 because that boy just balled out. But
Okay.
honestly, like, I never cared about any of that. The only thing I ever care about is if we win or not. And
Okay,
I'm just
yeah.
so happy we won.
But who's better?
Who's better? Oh, JT. I think.
All right, bro.
Hey, no, like, no.
Hey,
real,
I'm asking him as if I know who I think's better. But
No, that's a real. That's a real question though. Like,
No.
it is. No, it is. Some people actually think JB's better. Do you think JB's better?
Hell no. He's
Yeah.
a great player. He wasn't even All NBA. How are you going to compare a non-All NBA
Yeah,
player to? Granted, he probably should have been on the third team, in my opinion.
100%.
But you can't compare a non-All NBA player to a first-team All NBA who was top 5 MVP.
That's
voting.
fair.
Well, I mean,
You know?
but if you win, other than Andre Iguodala, when you win the Finals MVP, you're usually the best player on your team. Shout out to Rand on the Warriors.
Hell no.
Sometimes, yeah, it's true. That is true. Like
And
a lot of the
that
time,
means
that
you were the
does
best
happen.
player for a single
single series.
series.
Yeah, it's true. But
it
a lot of
usually
the best
lines
players
up.
do
That's
get
two
it.
different things, though.
It usually lines up.
Well,
It does.
It
It does usually line up most of the time.
For the most part, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think JT's better.
sure.
Look at the thing is he draws so much attention, right? People don't talk about that enough. He draws so much attention, he gets doubled on every play, right? JB's the second guy. He's playing one-on-one a lot of the time.
Yep.
And he's just blowing by people because he's that good.
Dude, I saw one play of JB, dude. He like ran by a dude and like dunked over 2 people. Like there was just
In the finals?
Yeah, in the finals.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, he
it
had
was in the finals or against the Timberwolves. I can't remember.
No.
Well, if it was the finals,
Oh, it was
he
in
has.
Timberwolves.
wait.
That's a regular season then.
No, not Timberwolves. I mean, it was yeah. So it had to be against Dallas actually.
Well, he had the worst.
I think it was game 3 you're probably talking about.
He had the worst defender in playoff history on him.
It's
His blow by
fact.
percentage?
What was it?
There's literally a stat that came out, bro. We talked about it the day we went to the parade.
Yeah.
On any possession that was not even one-on-one, just where Luka was the primary defender in the Eastern or the Western Conference Finals and the playoff and the finals up until like the stat came out game 3 probably.
I don't know.
It was something along those lines. It was basically
Yeah.
a series and a half. The blow by percentage of a defender just going by him one-on-one was 67%.
Yep.
So he 67%, 2/3 of the time is just getting
Just
blown
blown by.
And that's not even just that's just getting by him without
Yes.
no resistance.
And that's automatically, and that's where we're at our best. We break down the
That's-
defense,
bro.
wide open threes every time.
Every time, bro.
And we're the best.
Although
shooting
that one
team in
game
the
you
league.
guys lost, your 3-point game was trash.
I feel like they sold it on
That's
purpose,
the
bro.
only
they
time.
wanted to win on Boston.
The
They
only
wanted to win
time,
Boston.
like we have like blimps, like but every team has a blimp, and now you're
Yeah.
gonna play perfect. We had won 10 in a row before that point. In the playoffs,
Yeah.
we hadn't lost a game in 36 days in the playoffs. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
mean, that is
And
it's like the Warriors when they went 16-0.
well, they didn't go 16-0. They went like 16-1.
16-1.
They won and lost in the and no, or actually I don't know what it was. It was a dominant run, but yeah, they lost 1 in the finals, I think, or something like that, or in the Western.
The
Conference
Celtics
Finals.
aren't the Warriors. We're good. They're
Yeah.
not.
that's the intro video.
That's fire.
That's the intro
clip right there.
no, but yeah. I mean, we didn't get KD to put us over the top. You know what I mean?
That's
That's
fair.
fair,
You got
that's
Porzingis
fair.
instead.
Exactly. And he's just an all-star player. He's not KD. He was one of the best scorers in the game.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I'll forever hold that against him. But
think-
I don't want to get into that because we could talk
I
about
think
that.
going forward though, Luka's never gonna win a championship if he doesn't get better defensively.
100%.
And granted, yes, like we've had this conversation about like other people, but like, yes, he has a huge load offensively, so of course he's not gonna be this elite like Drew Holiday defender. That's not what we expect. But he needs to be
Solid.
just not a.
He's just
He
solid.
just needs to be average.
Yes.
He just needs to slide his feet because, bro, every single time someone just gets a blow by and there's no resistance, you putting your team in rotations the whole time. When you're playing a
100%.
team like the Celtics with all 5 guys that can shoot. Well, Porzingis was out, so I guess and Al Horford can shoot it too. Who?
No,
Exactly.
no. Boycott Al Horford. You remember that one
Parlay.
parlay we did? We needed him to make 2 threes. He made 1 and shot 5 the rest of the game and missed. And he lost he lost us money. I forever dislike Al Horford.
You shouldn't bet on Al Horford to be scoring. His job is to just make the right play, and
Well,
that's
this
what
was
he does.
this was like 4 years ago.
He still wasn't like that. He's always been the same player. Is like he's just gonna do the gritty stuff and make the right play. If he hits shots, he hits shots.
So yeah, when you have 5 guys in the Celtics that can shoot the ball and you're constantly in rotations, you're never gonna win unless they just have a poor shooting night like they did in game
3 or 4.
Yeah, 4 going. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we just didn't shoot the ball well in some of the other games, and we still won. And that's why I hated that narrative that we just jack out threes and that's how we win, because that's not true at all. We won with defense. Every game we won, they didn't score over 100 points. So I don't want to hear that.
Who has more heart, JB or JT?
More heart?
Heart.
That didn't really get tested. I think they both got their own kind of heart. I think JB has more of the mentality of like, I'm going to come kill you kind of thing. Mm-hmm. JT has that in silence. He doesn't have to talk about it.
That's true.
JT does it with his play, and he's a nice guy kind of thing.
All right. Who has more heart, Derek White or Marcus Smart?
Oh, Marcus Smart for sure. He has more heart. And Derek has that dog in him.
Derek White got his face smashed in and kept playing.
Yeah, no, he got that dog.
Had to go get a new front tooth.
But Marcus Smart was literally the heart of the team, bro. And he's diving on the floor, sacrificing everything. I'll never take anything away from Marcus.
Did you see when Derek White went on the floor and the dude's like ass landed right on his head and his face just got
he got the Grant Williams treatment. Remember that? Grant Williams got his face stomped on the floor by Joel. Yeah. He got that treatment.
All right, but so you were talking about how Luka Doncic is a bad defender.
Yes.
Who's the worst defender, Luka Doncic or James Harden?
Luka. I think Luka's worse. Harden's pretty bad, but
the thing with Harden, bro, is he's at least gonna try to back tap you or something.
Yes,
he's at least
Luka does do that though.
But like I feel like Luka tries. He's just bad.
James
James Harden just like doesn't try, and then he'll like just like try to tap.
But Luka's like a legitimate like traffic cone. Like he just doesn't move.
I think Harden's is all about effort. Luka like actually can't play defense.
Yes.
So you think they're but like
they're comparable though.
And like
okay, but overall who's worse? Like because James Harden could be better if he tried, but since he doesn't, who's worse?
In my opinion, Luka's.
It's probably
still worse.
Luka,
I've never seen someone. So I'm watching game 2 with Sierra.
Yeah.
She's on her phone. She's on TikTok, and I'm complaining at the TV because Luka had just got blown by like crazy.
So did you want the Dallas Mavericks to win?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't. I don't hate
this good basketball.
Right. I'm just like, I don't want to see a star player just get like absolutely blown by.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, I'm getting mad at the TV because it's like the Mavericks were hanging on for the second quarter.
Yeah.
They probably would have had a 10 to 15 point lead because the Celtics kind of came off slow in game 1 or game 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the Mavericks just couldn't hit anything because they were never getting out in transition because they were getting the ball out of the net the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm yelling at the TV, and Sierra's like, why are you tweaking out? Like, why are you tweaking out? I'm like, Sierra, look at Luka's defense and watch how he plays his next possession. Literally, the very next play.
I was saying the same thing.
Literally, the next defensive possession, JB gets it on the right wing, little jab, shimmy goes right, completely blows by him. Then Daniel Gafford comes up to help, and he throws a lob to Porzingis. 2 points.
It's breaking down every time. I'm like Joe Mazzulla out there, bro. I'm watching, and I'm like, bro, get Luka in the pick and roll every time with Drew Holiday. Every time, get Tatum switching on him. He's blowing by, or JB.
Every time, bro.
And that's one thing I was like so disappointed in the Wolves. They let that man hide in the corner. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know.
Attack him. That just showed inexperience.
No, it is. I think with the Celtics, bro.
Like, whatever.
I think you guys are the best team in the league, but I don't think you would have won without Al Horford.
I don't think we would have won with a lot of people without a lot of people.
Of course, I could say, you're going to go with JB and JT.
Well, I was like Porzingis too.
But I'm saying like the veteran leadership shows.
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit matters.
And the experience.
That shit matters, bro. You know?
The experience of losing, like just from the whole team in the finals, and then last year, Game 7, all that matters. Inexperience will never win, bro. It won't happen. That's why I said the Wolves ain't gonna win. 22-year-old being your best player, you're not gonna win.
Shout out Anthony Edwards, though, my new second favorite player.
He is a bucket.
He's him.
He is a bucket.
You should get rid of your first favorite player.
All right, relax.
He should.
He's right over there.
He won't win ever again, though.
Nope.
To be real.
We hold out hope. Maybe he'll join the Rockets and he'll do something.
He's not going to the Rockets.
Did you just hear yourself? Maybe he'll join the Rockets.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe he'll carry someone, but. He has his rings. I want him to get another MVP.
He can't even carry Booker and Bradley Beal. Who's he gonna fucking carry? Fred.
Well, let's get one thing straight here.
And Dylan Brooks.
Let's get one thing straight here. Bradley Beal. I could have gone out and missed layups like Bradley Beal did. That's what I do. I miss layups. Bradley Beal missed 2 wide open layups. I could have gone to the NBA.
I'll give you that. Bradley Beal was
Bradley Beal played like an absolute boss.
He did, but he was hurt. He had injuries. But he did play like trash when he was out there. I'm not gonna lie.
When I was watching the Suns versus the Timberwolves, I was watching because like I to be honest have not watched like any NBA except for when Durant was in the playoffs and I watched the Suns. Every time he passed the ball, it was a straight brick. Every single pass.
I told you, bro.
Every time he passed the ball, the person missed. And Devin Booker, who's supposed to be like NBA All-Star, like potential like All-NBA,
Booker struggled.
Scored like 10 points.
Booker struggled initially.
Like, what is he supposed to do?
Yeah. I get that.
Durant goes out and scores 40 and Booker scores 10. Like,
I'm not blaming Booker, though. Booker struggled, yeah, sure, in those games, but he also came on strong, and then they still lost.
Like, I think this next year, I don't think they're going to win if they keep that team together, but I think they'll play a lot better than they did this year. Because they just had no chemistry because they had played like 3 games together all season.
And there's 2 issues that, yes, the chemistry part, too. They've also fired Frank Vogel after a fucking season, which doesn't make sense to me. That's not his fault.
They do that so much. Like Monty Williams, like I know Detroit's horrible, but like you got to give him a chance to build a culture or something.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
That's true. 16 games is crazy. 14
it is crazy. No, I
Y'all won more playoff games than they won regular season games, and they had 82 tries at it. Anyways, that's a whole separate story.
That's true.
Other than the coaching, the second thing too is you're putting Devin Booker, one of your star players, in a position that he's never played before.
He's never been
He's playing point guard, bro.
He had
to play point guard because they didn't have a true point guard.
He's also never really been the second option.
You know what I mean?
He's always been the first.
So you're putting a 2 guard who can facilitate here and there, but he's not going to get you.
He's not a true point guard.
And his go-to is, I'm going to go get a bucket.
Yeah.
So if he's not scoring buckets, you have Bradley Beal, who shit the bed, who wasn't scoring, and you have one true scorer because he's forced to play point guard. It's just all so fucked up. And you only gave Frank Vogel a season, bro. You think it was his
coach too?
You think it was his coaching that led to them not getting out of the first round?
That team was garbage.
Bro, come on.
The thing is they gave everything they had up to get Durant, Mikal, Cam Johnson, CP3 too.
Yep.
Everything good they had, they just threw it away. Now they have a bunch of minimum people out there. It's trash. I knew it wasn't going to work. I'd said it before the season started. I said second round exit, and they did even better and got out in the first round. So
they got their ass swept too.
Yeah. All right, but we're talking about new coaches here. LeBron, new coach JJ Redick.
Oh, that's a good one.
And talking about how we were talking about veteranism and how you need a veteran.
Yeah.
Bronny James now has the greatest veteran of all time, who also happens to be his father on his team. How do you feel about?
Wait. You heard that, right?
Who you said is the greatest veteran of all time.
Well, he didn't say the greatest player. He said
greatest veteran.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
He's like,
well, you're gonna.
I said who you think.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
you said you didn't say greatest.
No, you didn't.
You said it on your own.
No, I said, but who you?
We're gonna rerun that bitch back. You ain't say that. What you mean by that?
Okay.
What you mean by that? Huh? Yeah, dig yourself out the hole you just made. You're never living that down.
I know where you're going with this.
You're never living it down
MJ,
because it's literally on the camera.
in my opinion, is still the greatest player of all time. LeBron's right there at number 2. LeBron wins another ring in a way that isn't him getting carried by like people that are way younger and better than him. I'll put him over MJ. But anyways, we'll say one of the greatest veterans of all time, his father, is on his team now. But think about it like this. Do you think he's actually going to listen to his dad?
Yes.
What? Of course he is.
He's fucking. They're taking the same car to the practices now, bro. He still lives in the crib.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Because how old is Bronny? 19.
He's pretty young.
18 or 19. Probably 19.
Because like, here's the deal. I know from experience that when my dad and like family members try to coach me in sports, I don't want to listen to them.
He's not coaching him. They're playing. I mean, I guess he's the coach, but
because JJ Redick's the coach, but you know damn well he's going to be getting a lot of like LeBron's going to be helping him out a lot.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, LeBron is the coach, the GM, and the owner. Basically,
he owns the Lakers now.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about Bronny going to the Lakers? Do you like it?
I don't mind. I was just telling Rose when you went upstairs to get the tripod. I don't mind Bronny being on the Lakers. I just don't like the path it took for him to get there. Like, you're not on Instagram much, but basically, so Bronny signed to the same agent that LeBron signed to. They both have the same agent.
Right.
Clutch Sports, Rich Paul.
Clutch Sports, Rich Paul, yeah. And it got down to the point where Clutch Sports and Rich Paul literally told teams first. They were like, if you're not going to offer him a guaranteed deal, we're not even taking
LeBron or like
a guaranteed deal, meaning like so like a lot of players, if they don't get drafted, they'll sign a 2-way deal after and they'll play in the G League.
Okay.
Or they'll play in summer league.
But you're talking about a guaranteed deal for Bronny.
Yes, Bronny. Okay. They're like, if you're not going to even think about giving him a guaranteed deal and like drafting him, then we're not even going to allow Bronny to go to the pre-draft workouts for your team.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to give, to me that's already kind of fucked because it's like you're already incentivizing and blackmailing teams to not draft him if they're not willing to do that, right?
Yeah.
And then second of all, another report came out right before the draft. It was like 2 days before the draft. He was literally like, because he knew, so if he was going to get drafted, it was going to be in the range that he ended up getting drafted at, like in the 50 to 60.
To be honest, he probably shouldn't have got drafted there. He only got drafted.
And if he was, it was going to be in that range anyways.
Yeah.
And the Lakers had the 55th pick. So it makes everyone's life easier. LeBron doesn't have to move teams. LeBron's already there.
Yeah.
No other teams have to fight for him in the market if the Lakers are drafting at 55. So
Yeah.
Rich Paul told every team that was in that range from like 40 on, if you draft him, we're sending him to Australia. He's not going to sign the contract.
Yeah.
He'll just play in the NBL overseas. So teams had the incentive like, okay, there's no point even wasting the time to draft him because he's not going to sign the contract and he's just going to leave anyways. So basically, like, blackmailed the whole NBA to get the Lakers just to draft him at 55.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So what I'm getting to is, to answer your question, yes, I don't mind Bronny being on the Lakers at 55. I think he has potential to be a good NBA player in the future. But the way that they went about it to get him to the Lakers just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah, and I agree. I don't think that's right, but that happens a lot in the
It
NBA.
does.
You just don't hear about it.
It's true.
Like, I like it. I think it's actually the best case scenario for him because, yeah, he's like, average like 4 points in college, but he had the cardiac arrest, right? So you got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, that is serious.
And then the kid's LeBron's son. He has, and he has talent, but he has talent.
Mm-hmm.
And he's good. He's around great leadership in terms of LeBron, right? And then the Lakers are going to be at least formidable.
Yeah.
And he's going to learn the NBA life from literally nobody better. From LeBron, obviously. So he'll be fine. You know what I mean? He just got to keep getting better as a player. Obviously, the scrutiny is going to be there. But I feel like if he would have went to a team that like Detroit or somebody that's not a good franchise, it would have been bad for him.
That's fair. But would it have not been a cooler story if instead of Bronny teaming up with his dad, there was a game where he played his dad? And
That would be cool too.
Like,
Sure.
I don't think they're similar in size enough where Bronny could even potentially guard his dad. But like, if they just
on
did
the
it
court
just
at the
for
same
like
time.
just for like a possession where there was like a screen and they switched.
I think that'd be sick, but I think it's cooler playing with your dad.
I agree. And the thing is Bronny's not good enough. It's going to take him a couple years to actually maybe even be on the court. Like, he could maybe be on the court. I don't know.
He might make court time when they're up by like 30 with like 2 minutes left.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's like the stay ready team, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he like LeBron might be retired before he's even anything decent.
All right, what about LeBron's other son?
Bryce?
How old is he? He's like
So
3 years?
He would have 3 years total if he did. He has 2 years of high school, and then if he was a one and done, he'd have the year of college.
So 3 years.
But they're considering taking out. I don't know if you heard about this. They're considering taking out the one and done rule again, and allowing them just to go straight from
They
high
should
school.
do that.
Obviously, it's not
the
in play
extra,
yet, but they're thinking about
the
it.
extra year to me is just a waste. Like, it just gives the player another year to get injured. Like, if you're good enough to get drafted, you should be allowed to get drafted. But if not, then you can still go to college and develop your game. Like, there's no rule against it. But I think if you're good enough, it only hurts the NBA.
I agree with that. I think if you're good enough, yes, but I think it should only be a select few. You know what I mean? Not anybody can just come out of high school and,
You got to think.
But, like, they wouldn't get drafted anyway if they weren't good enough,
the amount of players that get drafted out of high school is, like, there's 60 people in the draft.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how many, but I feel like the people that come out of high school, like, when that was a thing, was, like, 1 or 2.
Yeah, it was.
Like, it's not like they're
If
like,
that.
like,
It was pretty
so
low.
many people.
Was
Because there was, like, LeBron,
KG.
Kobe, KG. Like, there was people that were, like, absolute studs. Like, Zion Williamson did not need to go to Duke at all. Like, he could have easily. He easily could have gone to the NBA.
Like, even though he didn't go to college, like, you could have got him in there probably earlier.
Yeah, you could have.
Like a year or so.
For sure. Like, this year, I don't know if you're hip to the new college guys, but, like, Cooper Flagg.
I've heard.
Oh, the dude, he's from Maine.
Bro.
Some of the
Real
people.
deal, bro.
No, I've heard he's.
Is
him.
he next year's draft class?
Some
Yeah,
of
but
the
he's at
kids
Duke right
at my
now.
school.
He'd easily be the number 1 pick, and it wouldn't be close. Like, so the USA
I heard
selections,
next year's is nice.
it's crazy. Next year's draft is going to be stacked, bro. It's going to be the complete opposite of this. But Cooper Flagg would have been easily number 1 pick, like, not even close.
Bro, it's crazy.
And I think it's a waste that he has to go to college for a year.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
It is.
100% agree.
I think it should definitely be a choice for sure. Because I think going to college is a good thing. Like,
yeah.
it's a good experience, especially if you just want to be a one and done. Like, it's a good experience, but If you if your priorities be in the NBA and you don't really care, then you should definitely have the option.
I also think NIL changes the landscape of shit now too, because you're on the brink of okay, I know I could go to high school, but I'm probably gonna be a late second rounder, or I could go to Duke or Kentucky and make $3 million off NIL.
Yep.
I'm finna go for the one and done, develop and get my $3 million, and then go sign a minimum of $500,000 to get drafted. Now it's a little bit different too. Mm-hmm. So that even benefits our point even more of going out of high school, because it's the only way you're gonna go out of high school and make that decision is if you're a top 5 pick, because you're gonna make real bread.
Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just go to college and make the bread with NIL, bro.
That's true.
You know. So
yeah, it's true. I mean, I agree. 100%.
Dudes are making more than fucking coaches now, bro.
That's NIL.
That's facts.
Bro, it's crazy. The Longhorns coach came out and was bro, I have 2 players on my team that are making more than my salary right now. That's great. Imagine you're making more money than your coach. At that point, it's at some point it's gonna get to your head and be why am I even listening to this dude? I make more than you.
Especially when you're young like that and getting all that money.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Is the money definitely corrupts the kids in high school, college.
Did you hear about the second part of NIL too?
No.
Colleges now can pay the players.
Yeah.
So you get NIL money. Obviously,
there's no way that's gotta be.
No, that's a real
I'm being
thing.
so serious.
I'm pretty sure.
That's getting passed. Swear to God. So
now the rich schools that have all the money can now just pay all the money for all the players they want, and the ones that have less money are going to not get anybody.
I don't think it should be the NCAA anymore. I think it shouldn't be the NCAA anymore. It's not amateur anymore. It's not amateur sports. It's professional sports teams now. Granted, not everyone gets paid. Not every person gets paid, obviously, but
it's the best guy.
The fact that you have the ability to get paid now, that's not amateur anymore. That's professional sports.
Is that actually how it works? Is it the best guys that get paid? Not everybody on the team would get paid.
That's what I said.
Right?
Not everyone gets paid now.
Yeah. Well, because sometimes there could be what's her name, Livy from TikTok.
Livy
I don't know if she's the best gymnastics, whatever, because she went to LSU or something.
LSU.
I don't know if she's their best gymnastics, but she definitely got paid way more money than anybody else there because she has a following.
Yeah.
So they also will incentivize players that maybe aren't as good, but they have a massive following. They'll pay them more money than say a guy that's better, but
the
not
fact
the top of the top.
The fact that you have the ability now to get paid from the colleges, bro, is ludicrous.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here now? Because it's not the NCAA. You can't classify that under the NCAA branch anymore. You can't.
Bro,
how an amateur that sports literally branch.
That literally was that was the biggest every big college athlete. I feel there was always some conspiracies around oh well, why'd you go to that college? Did they pay you? So now you're just accepting that that's gonna happen, and now the top schools are just gonna get better, and the worst ones are gonna get worse.
Yeah.
So now there's gonna be a total of a handful of schools like Michigan, Auburn, Alabama. Those are gonna all have the good players, and all the other ones are just gonna suck, and it's gonna be so boring.
That's true, but I think it's always been like that.
Under the table.
Under the table.
But now you're really gonna push those sides of the spectrum away now, because now it's you don't have to hide anything. You don't have to jump through loopholes anymore.
Yeah.
You want to sign with the top school to make $3 million? Write it in paper. You don't gotta hide. You don't gotta jump through these legal loopholes to get.
I think it's right. It does make it worse, but I think it's always been those bigger schools are always gonna get those kids anyway.
For sure.
But then it's tough though, because then think about it. Then it's how are those guys gonna shine now? If they're on a team full of stars. Now it's you're not even going to shine as much because now you have to share the ball with the other 3 top players in the United States.
Well, that's why NIL is nice, because you can get signed to different companies that will pay you, and it doesn't matter what team you're playing for. For example, if I'm a 5-star recruit, right, and Chick-fil-A wants to sign me to a deal, they're still going to sign me if I go to UNH or if I go to Kentucky. Granted, the exposure is going to be different, but what I have to offer for my rankings, those NIL deals aren't. I mean, they're going to change a little bit, but they're not going to change so drastically, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But the payment from the colleges is what really breaks the whole shit open, is because now...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just... It's unless the smaller schools can somehow come together and create an NIL fund like the bigger schools do, it's corrupt.
They can't compete.
You know what I mean? They can't compete.
Yeah.
So. Can't.
That's actually crazy. So, if you could get signed... you, Scott... Obviously, we're not in college anymore. But if you could choose any company... to have an NIL deal with, any company, which one would you choose?
That's a good one.
Because you brought up Chick-fil-A. How? Give me money and free Chick-fil-A for life? It's a good deal with me.
I'm going to give you 2 I'm battling through.
Okay.
Chipotle is one. I mean, it's kind of obvious because everyone knows that I love Chipotle. Yeah. Second one is actually Poland Spring Water.
That's never have to pick
That's actually a good one, because you're promoting
first of all, it's my that's my favorite water brand.
Mm-hmm.
And I would never have to pay for spring water again, bro. I buy like 2 cases a week.
That's valid.
It's like $10 a week.
I mean, you literally have one right there.
Literally right here. Yeah, sign me a deal.
No, they're not a sponsor. Cover that.
No sponsored
Shit. So yeah, I'm gonna say Chipotle.
Okay.
Because in the long run, investment-wise, money-wise, you're getting way more, and I could just eat Chipotle all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But Poland Spring is a close second, and I know a lot of people would be like, why the fuck would you want spring water as your NIL deal? And I get that, but that'd be my close second.
All right, Rhodes, what about you?
Oh, I got
You
no
could choose
idea.
any company. Ritz Crackers.
Ritz crackers. You can do like any company.
Any
right?
company.
Bro, give me Hershey, bro.
Hershey?
Yeah, I need some of that chocolate, man.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I thought he was about to say like Tesla or something when he said any company. To be honest, if I had to choose one,
Feels like some NASCAR shit, bro.
No, facts.
like for me, like as much money as I spend on food, I feel like I would rather have like a clothing company sponsor me. So like a Nike or like low key, like I don't buy a lot of Lulu, but their stuff is fire. It's just like so expensive I don't buy it. But if Lulu sponsored me, but if I'm going like in the food and industry business, other than like Chick-fil-A would be kind of cool. But low key, I know you guys are gonna think this is goofy, but I would go with Prime.
Okay.
Because like you've seen I like their stuff. I buy it and I drink a stick of Prime or half a stick of Prime every morning in some hot water just for like my digestive system.
So you are a certified bitch.
What do you mean by that?
Prime. Don't get me wrong.
Bro, but no, then I get to be an athlete of Prime who's like a guy like I really like Logan Paul. Like I think he's a good dude and I've always enjoyed watching his content.
So the owner's a bitch. His
All
product
right, well,
sucks.
that's not true. His product's also not bad. You just don't like it because you don't like sweet stuff.
There's not a single friend in our friend group that likes it.
Caroline likes it.
Is she in our friend group?
She's now.
She's in our friend group.
Was Sierra in our friend group?
No. How is Sierra?
I wouldn't say she's in the friend group. She's like adjacent. A part of the family.
She's adjacent.
No, she's a part of the family. She's not a part of the friend group.
Yeah,
I was saying I get a dog.
Nobody can be a part of the.
Well, let's get one thing straight. Bennett's a part of the friend group.
No, he's still on the outside.
No,
he's a part of the family.
No, Bennett's inside the friend group. Everyone comes and gives him hugs.
Back to what I was saying. Well, he's also okay. Never mind.
Yeah. We know where you were going.
Yeah.
And I also had the same thought.
Yeah, he has a third chromosome.
Yes, a third. He's a 47.
Well, like how he got mauled by a cat.
Yeah. But there's not a single person in our friend group that likes Prime.
Adam does.
He thinks it's okay.
I've only had it a few times.
Do you like it?
I don't dislike it, or I would have to try it more. I wouldn't say I'd like or dislike it though.
Because like here's the thing is like Carolina and I have talked about it, and me and you have talked about it. My sweet tooth is just way bigger than your guys, which is why I enjoy it. Because like it's not too sweet for me, but for you guys thinking it's too sweet, I can see that.
Yeah.
But like with the sticks of Prime, it's better. Because like I think you might like it a little bit more, just because like you can change the ratio so you can make it as sweet as you want, rather than like a bottle of Prime. Like you're not gonna drink half of it and pour water in it like we did with like the Yoo-Hoos and stuff.
Have y'all ever tried that? Like the little bottles that have like the little flavor. Like
Mio
ticks and all that stuff. Like you can change like the flavor, like you know what I mean? Like you can change like the level of the flavor. Have you seen those before? Like those bottles?
No,
it's like an actual like.
It's like a bottle with like a knob on it.
Yeah, and you can change the flavor like level. It's weird.
I've never heard of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like a thing. I can't remember what it was called, but I remember seeing that.
So it's just like a bottle. Is it water and then it adds the flavor to it based on what you turn the knob to?
Yeah, it's like that, but you can like change the level of the flavor. I don't know what it's called, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
That's kind of tough.
Yeah, that is kind of fire.
That's sick.
I'll have to look it up later.
No, another thing that's kind of like that, but not really. That's fire. Is I need you to talk to me about this the Ninja ice cream thing.
Oh, the Ninja cream.
Caroline's been on my ass wanting one, and I've seen them. I've seen them all over. Yeah, and I think it looks so fire.
Okay, I have one.
Is overrated?
We've used it 2 times, and we've had it for 8 months.
It's overrated as hell.
No, well, it depends on like.
Well, because you also like.
No, so here's the thing, right? So you look on TikToks, right? That's where you got it from.
Well, I don't watch TikTok, but YouTube Shorts, same thing.
Same shit. That's where Sierra and I like got the ideas from, because people are like, "Oh, look, you can make a protein Oreo McFlurry and it tastes the same."
Yeah.
Is that what is it?
What does it taste like trash?
It doesn't. It doesn't taste like trash, but like when you market it like that, you're thinking going in like, yo, I'm about to eat literally a healthy McFlurry.
Yeah.
No, bro,
and then
it's
you
not.
does it kind of just remind you of my protein shakes?
Yes.
It's just colder.
Yes,
And,
and,
like,
and you can
different.
eat it like ice cream, which is nice. So it's better
Yeah.
than having to chug something. But like, unless you add your own sugar on it, which defeats the purpose of having a healthy protein ice cream,
Yeah.
it's not gonna
Right.
taste the same anything like that.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be different for you guys, but going in for me, I saw those tough ass videos of these crazy shakes. So I'm thinking like,
Right.
damn, I'm about to get a little healthy,
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
high.
yeah.
No,
They got
bro.
let down.
It's literally just like unflavored ice, bro.
Oh damn. Well, I would like it because like I like my protein shake.
Yeah, I
But,
mean,
like-
and if you wanted to eat an ice cream form, you could do that too. No, I think you guys would use it. I just don't know if it's as great as everyone advertises.
Yeah,
it to
no,
be.
because like what we've seen that looks really good is like you can put like you like crush up an Oreo and
Yes,
put it in
that's
there,
what we
or
did.
like M&Ms
That's
and
what we
stuff,
did.
and then it's like, okay, so you're basically just making your own ice cream,
Yes.
which is cool, but like don't market it as like healthy.
Yeah, bro.
Because there's still Oreos and Reese's in that. Like that's not healthy.
Yeah.
We.
But I think it looks really cool.
I would honestly just sell you ours, bro. We've literally used it 2 times. It's brand new. So if you want to know,
Right.
talk to
Yeah,
Sierra.
if
If
we-
she doesn't
well-
want it. If she doesn't want it, I'll sell it to you guys.
Maybe when I'm done with dental school. Right now, I wouldn't need it because I don't really. I enjoy my protein shake. She's the one that wants it more. Caroline does, but.
All right, then I'll get in talk. I'll get in
There you
contact
go.
with your
I'll
business
get,
manager.
yeah,
With your business
she's
manager.
in charge.
You're
Yeah.
upstairs, so.
First gonna get the deal done.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay. So now I remember I told you I had a topic I wanted to bring up when I was walking down the stairs. Now I'll
Yeah.
bring it up. Okay. So I was talking to Rhodes about this in the car. So Big Brother's 2 weeks
Oh, big
away.
brother.
Oh, I love Big Brother. Love
So
Big
this is
Brother.
why I brought it up because like we all three love Big Brother, but not everyone loves Big Brother. So I didn't want people that didn't like it to like click away.
Yeah.
But so
There's probably
Big
some
Brother
people-
is coming up, and the question is, would you play on Big Brother if you got the opportunity?
Yeah, why not? It seems fun.
Okay. What about you?
I would say no.
Okay.
And yes, people who like Big Brother are like, oh my god, why would you? You like?
No,
understand.
I'm honestly, I used to be fully committed to it, and now I'm like on the fence.
The reason why I wouldn't do it is because I've started late, so I've only watched
That's fair.
4 or 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Obviously, I know the game, but
Yeah.
playing it is a whole different thing. Understanding strategy
True.
and
Yeah.
watching it on the couch, you're like, why do they do this? Why do they do that? It's so different. You don't have anyone telling you anything. You can't trust or not trust people. It's just a lot different.
It is
Yeah.
a lot
I
different.
wouldn't want to go on there and embarrass myself and be like
Like the first
worst
week evicted.
Yes, or like literally go down as like the worst Big Brother player
That's
in history
true.
and go famous for being
Well,
retarded.
well,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, but like, think about it like this though. Like, there's a lot of people that have done a lot of dumb things that you just got to try to be you, bro.
oh, of course,
You know
of
what I mean?
course.
Like, people out here like purposely doing dumb things. Like, don't care. They want to be the villain, or they just want to get fucking fame. Who knows?
Shout out Josh,
Oh,
the
pan
guy
boy.
with the pots and pans.
Yeah, pots and pans boy.
Meatball. But yeah,
yeah.
okay. So you say you wouldn't for that
It's
reason.
not like 1,000,000% sure. Like I'm like no, but if I like hypothetically, if they came to me right now and they're like, yo, you got on, yes or no? I think right now I'd probably say no.
Okay. And what's your reasoning?
Dude, the reason I would be so scared to do it because like I'm not fucking used to any like I'm
Yeah.
antisocial, definitely. So I would be like having to get to know new people, but
It'd
like
put you out of your comfort zone for sure.
yeah, but I definitely feel like I could handle like the day by day thing because like it's not too there's like enough to do. And like having people in there is not too bad. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
some people who could relate. And once you get to know them and be comfortable, it'll be easy. But the trusting thing, oh,
Dude, it's tough, man.
that's the one thing that would be like, you backstab me. But the one thing is, if somebody backstabbed me one time, bro,
Yeah,
I'd be that
done.
type
They're
of
done.
person to
They're
like
done.
come for their neck. I'm not forgiving them. You know what I
But then
mean?
that's what gets people killed, though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you can't have like an ego in there. Like you kind of just gotta
Right.
let things go.
But at the same time, it is a good strategy because if somebody does backstab you, that's the perfect ammunition to come for them.
Oh, for sure.
But like,
For
it's
sure.
the thing when you trust somebody and then they backstab
But
you.
it's also
like,
worse. It's also worse when you have a built relationship with someone
Yep.
and a third party comes in and notices that you guys have this relationship,
Yeah.
and
And
they
then
make up some
turns-
bullshit
yeah,
about the person you're
turns.
close to.
Exactly.
So then you think that person actually backstabbed you when
Yeah.
it was really the third party who fucked everything over.
It's just
Yeah.
You go and take a shot at your best friend in the game,
yeah.
then everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And it's like, okay, well,
That's-
if he's And then all these other people over here that don't know the third party came in, they're like, okay, well, if I was close to him, he might backstab me like that even though we were close. When they don't know that the third party came in. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
It just gets so fucked so quick.
And another thing is like I feel like I'm like pretty quiet normally. I feel like people would take that the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this
Yeah,
guy doesn't
they'd be
like
like,
me.
oh.
You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
they're like fucking going against me. I'm like, shit. You know?
Yeah, that's a fact. Because like I'm on the fence, especially now that I'm in dental school, because that completely changes everything. Because then, like, if I take off a semester, I have to take off a whole year. Well, I can't continue on unless I finish the semester.
Well, let's just take all that out. Like, we'll take all that out. This is like a hypothetical.
Yeah.
Would you want to do it?
Because then the other thing is too is like I wouldn't want to like not be with. So you wouldn't want to be with you're with Sierra. I'm with Caroline. Like I would not want to be here with her for like 3 months.
Yeah,
that's mass. But the biggest thing for me is I've been thinking about is like. Not having my phone, like low-key would be nice. It would be like a cleanse, but I think I'd like might go crazy because like when I'm in the like because I lift every day, like 5-6 days a week, and I like watch videos or like listen to stuff, and like when you're in the Big Brother house, all you have is an iPod.
That's a good point.
So you can like only listen to music while you're lifting, and then this is the other thing is like I love to lift. And I feel like people would see me lifting and then think of me as like a massive threat.
Yep.
So then I feel like I'd have to like not lift a lot, which then also would fuck my head up.
Also, your brain would make you
Yeah, my brain, I'd go crazy in there. And then like I would like
That's a
flip
fact.
out on somebody.
That's a fact. You just tweak the fuck out.
That's a good point though. Like I feel like without the phone, like I feel like I would miss so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah. So there'd be 3 months of the world going on around you that you just wouldn't know about.
Yeah, it's like wow.
You be playing catch up for a while.
It's
Yeah,
like,
for real.
It's like wow, dang. KD got traded to the Nets. Back to the Nets. Dang.
Dang.
Kyrie retired.
As you should.
All for something that's not guaranteed either, you know?
No.
You go in there just to have a chance.
Because like
Yeah, and you're kind of exposed to the world. It's like, do I really want to be exposed to the world? Like, I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool to be famous, but it's not.
now,
at
if
the
we're
same
being
time.
honest, like we would have to lie our asses off to get on that show. You know, damn well that if we said some of the thoughts that we had that we say in our friend
that's another
group,
thing. You
they
gotta be
would
careful
either
what you
A,
say.
completely cut us out from the running. For
I feel like
the
I'd be
show,
all right, but it would be.
Or B,
I think that single-handedly is why I couldn't do the show.
That's another
Yeah.
good point.
I
Like,
think that because we'd have to like pretend like there would be something funny that would happen and we'd like want to laugh at it, but if we laughed at it, everyone in the house would like turn on us so quick and they'd be like, "You're a horrible person." Then like the show would,
or you get
like,
kicked off.
you know what I mean? Yeah, or you get kicked off. Like I don't know. I feel like to get onto that show, you need like a certain like I don't know political view, just like certain views that they want you to have. And if you don't have them, like no three of us would get on.
Yeah,
just because of that.
I feel like I could handle it, but like I feel like I could slip up on accident.
You're there for 3 months living.
Exactly.
Like you're bound to slip up.
Yeah, it's tough.
Bro, and your sanity just goes too, bro. So
Yep.
after a while, you're like, I wouldn't mind leaving. Fuck it, I'll just say something crazy to get the fuck out of here.
Or there's just somebody you just really like. Andy would be the worst. There's just somebody he does not like at all. He would let them know he doesn't like them. Like it would be pretty tough for him to handle it.
Yeah.
Especially he's around them every day.
Because bro, half the conversation I have with like anyone that I'm close with, if those ever like got out to the public, bro, they would put me under the jail, not in the jail, under it.
It's like the PlayStation party thing that
Gang.
people be talking about. It's like,
Those
those ever got leaked.
Yep,
What stays in the PS?
Yeah,
What stays in the PS chat stays in the PS chat.
real,
Exactly.
Like
Or
Mikey
chat.
Loki would be the worst though.
Mikey would be the worst.
would be the
No, Mikey. There's no way Mikey would make it.
Actually, no. If he couldn't smoke, be his meat, or have no phone, it's clips. It's clips.
That's like 90% of Mikey's life.
Y'all watch Challenge?
Yes,
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I watched the challenge.
Isn't that like the Big Brother?
Is
It's
close?
kind of like that,
I
but
would do that.
not exactly.
Those are more like challenge based though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's
Like more like
it's challenge based, and it's like you live in a house. It's kind of like Big Brother to a
Sorta.
degree. You get eliminated, like they do. Like you vote who you want to put.
But you're
in.
not as isolated.
It's not isolated. Well, no, it's not isolated because you like. Let's say last season they were in like Croatia, so they like went
Oh, that's kind of
to a nice place. Like yeah, you are in a house, but you also travel to do challenges. Like
Okay.
in the same country though.
Yeah. But
So-
like, do you get like a phone and stuff?
I've
Probably
no
not.
idea,
No way,
but
no
I
way.
don't think so. Probably not.
Damn.
It's
you
like
watch-
BB.
Do you watch Survivor?
No.
Survivor?
I know of
Huh?
Survivor.
Do you know of Survivor?
I know it. Yeah.
Bro,
I mean-
you gotta start watching it.
He
I-
actually
I-
started watching Big Brother and now he likes Survivor better, but he still likes
Not
Big
close
Brother.
though. I'm not. That it's close though.
Like,
What
did
I'd
you
say.
just recently start watching Survivor?
Same
Probably-
time, same
Oh,
round.
same time.
Like,
Like, 4 or
probably
5,
like
4.
a year later after.
The thing
Big
I like
Brother.
about Survivor is it's twice a year too.
Yeah.
So once
Yeah,
the
it does feel
Survivor's
like
over,
it's
it's
on all
like
the time.
it's like 2 weeks or a month, and then the next one's on, which is nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you
It's
always
like
have something to look
impossible to
forward
watch Big Brother and not know about Survivor because there's like
Yeah, exactly.
every single episode is like
Exactly.
Big Brother coming on after Survivor.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
Or
yeah. Like, I know it, but I don't watch
Bro,
it.
Survivor, dude, it's extremely tough.
Yeah.
You would like it.
It's
I
like
think-
actual survival.
What
right?
What do you think?
Like,
Well,
Yeah, bro,
okay.
'cause, like,
what do you
need-
think would be worse to be on, Big Brother or Survivor?
Survivor for sure, bro. What? That's.
I'm just asking you.
100% Survivor. 100%.
I don't know what you would think.
Huh?
So if you could choose, you'd be on Big Brother over Survivor.
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna
Survivor's definitely harder. for
I'm
sure.
gonna voluntarily starve myself to get the same amount of money that I would have got for something that I don't have to starve myself? I get to eat what the hell ever I want. I get to work out. I get to do everything inside. I get to sleep in a
Yep.
bed for $1 million, or I get to sleep in the wilderness.
Well, it's not a million, but yeah.
Oh, it's 750.
750K.
750.
Yeah.
I'll take
Plus
200.
tax.
I'll take 250 left. I'll take 250 less.
All right.
Yo,
Yeah, for sure.
you know
That's
how
an easy
ass that
decision.
is, bro?
100.
That's true.
And there's
Yeah,
so
no,
many people
I,
that-
I was just asking because you never know. You said you like the show better,
To watch,
not to play.
Like, think
even
about
if it was half.
You
I
can
might.
have and you can have requests in Big Brother. Go ahead, request
Yeah.
what you want.
Like I want some.
That would, dude. That would be the thing that would go. I would get so fat in the game of Big Brother, because like, you've seen me when there's like junk food in my house. It's gone. Like I'm not good with portion
Shit, maybe you
control.
can request cookie cake or something.
Exactly. That whole cake would be
That-
gone within 3 days.
Cookie cake
You would
is
fuck that cake up.
OD.
You would fuck
That
cake
shit would
up.
be
Dang.
gone. That's I like don't allow myself to buy sweets because they'll be gone too quickly.
All right, I got a question for y'all now.
Okay.
Say you had no girlfriends and you're on BB. Do you think you would get into a relationship on Big Brother?
I
Think that would happen?
I think I would,
Yeah. I think
because I would go so fucking insane.
yeah.
So then I would build a connection with someone just because I'm like,
But it's also
You're
a
just with someone
strategy.
all the
It's
time.
also a strategy.
It
'Cause if you
is,
like get in a
but-
relate, it's tough. It's a strategy, but you get in it's the real world, so feelings get involved. But like
Yes.
actually thinking about it, like you get in a relationship with this person, like as long as they're actually feeling you and they're not using you, like you're their ride or die, and like
Yeah.
they're gonna vouch for you no matter what. It's what happens is one person vouches for the other one way harder than the other, and so one
Sometimes,
person
yeah.
benefits the hell out of it, the other one gets screwed.
so you would?
I think it depends. Like, I think everyone's like, oh, I'm not going to get into one, or if I do, it's
They
going to
always
be
end
like,
up
doing it.
they
Oh, they
always
always-
end up doing
All
it.
those people who say that are lying.
Bro, it's because you're
Every
spending, especially if you
You
survive.
you're isolated, you go crazy, and now it's like you like get into the relationship so you don't like feel like so alone. So you have someone there every single second. But
That's
like,
and if you
dude,
survive,
are they fucking in Big Brother?
Uh,
Like I don't know,
I don't know either.
because like obviously they're not going to show it.
I mean, they
And
under
I've
the
never gone and watched the live streams because I'm not going to
Yeah.
be like, oh,
they under the covers, but
They're under the cover, but like, but you
know, I
live in a
don't-
house with
I
like
don't know.
16 other people, and like people share that room with you. You can't just
Well,
be like
head of
fucking with
household.
somebody else's one.
head of household, man, you get that.
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
big
that's
room,
true. If
know?
you get that whole room to
I feel like
yourself,
I feel like if you went HOH, yes,
Yeah,
you're getting to it.
yeah.
At least I am.
I don't know if I would want to, but like I would want to.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Your hormones, right?
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
no
but
fun.
think about, but
Your
Yeah.
hormones are raging. It's day like 67.
Yeah, and
You haven't released.
and these and some of these girls are like
Your shit hasn't got drained
looking
yet.
good, man.
well,
You're like,
you can probably
I want
still jerk
HOH.
off in the Big Brother house.
You want to take a chance with a camera right above you, and you're just stroking your shit. Mind you,
Under the covers,
mind you,
you got no phone,
mind you, you have nothing. You're just, it's just imagination.
close in your eyes.
It's like,
Yeah,
I
nah.
remember that one time sophomore year, she was sucking my shit.
Yeah, nah.
Like, bro, you finna just look at a black wall with a camera right here. in the
I
corner.
can't.
It's
I
like,
can't do that. I can't do that. Like just
Yeah,
using
no,
my
or like
mind.
someone, God forbid, walks into the room you're doing it in, because you can't do it in the community bathroom.
So
That's
same, bro.
disgusting.
Exactly.
So it's day,
People's gonna vote you out just for that.
so it's day 67. You have HOH. You got a shorty in the crib. You get into work, and you know you get into work.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn. There's some really good ones in there, and I'm like,
They're usually they
I'm finna
definitely
fold.
like have a standard of like we at least need 2 or 3 super hot chicks for the season, or else a bunch of dudes are just not gonna watch a show.
yeah. They always got that though. They always got like.
Well,
nowadays
there's also
they-
other people that they always have to choose, but
Exactly. Like they have to have people from every background to make
Try
it,
to make it representative,
Yeah.
relatively representative.
Yeah, the casts.
are interesting.
They're always interesting.
Good way to put it.
Yeah.
They get more interesting as the years go.
Yeah.
For,
So
well,
more
that's.
seasons.
I think that's just a statement about the United States. The United States gets more interesting as time goes on.
Obviously, we could get into like that, like how like
Nah, you can't.
we can't.
no, like not that, but like how like
When we start a Patreon,
people are
we
very
can bring it up.
people are very like hypersensitive in like everything, not just gender and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like just in general, like every little thing you do, bro, it's like
Yeah, it
a
does.
big deal now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the R word, like the
You
know what I mean?
you said you did say it, and like
Yeah.
you would have literally they would have beat the fuck out of you for that.
exactly like
Which is
that.
crazy.
Like think about that. When we were in school, like 5-10 years ago, that was not a bad thing to say at all. That was just like
Yeah,
a
no,
normal.
shout out to
thing.
Dale. That's my guy. That's my guy. That was the word we would use.
Nah, it's funny though.
I thought he was awesome. I hope I hope Dale's doing amazing right now. Dale, if
I
you're
thought he
watching,
was
and we know that you are,
I thought he was awesome.
That's good, bro. What the hell?
I mean, hey,
It's like Manny in health class, remember? With Thomas.
yeah, Thomas. Manny would get canceled pretty quick. I don't know about anymore. Actually, I haven't talked to Manny in a while, but the way he was in high school,
Manny
yeah.
is funny as hell.
You gotta show
I
the
love
video
Manny.
after, bro. Show the video.
Oh no! Oh, is it Manny walking with the guy with the glasses and he's talking to yeah? So I don't know who sent me that, but that was awesome.
Mikey, it's Mikey.
That was awesome.
You seen it? You seen it?
I don't think so,
Bro,
I haven't seen.
I'm
Manny
not
in
gonna
a-
say the whole video because I can't
Save it
expose
for
Manny.
after the pod. That
Yeah.
that video.
Bro, I'm
was
showing
hilarious.
you right after we get off this, bro. It is hilarious.
It is wicked funny. I saw that and I was like, "What in the fuck?"
Cause Mikey sent it to me like 7:30 in the morning too, bro. So I woke up to like, bro.
That's hilarious.
Because
What?
Manny has a client now.
Yeah,
all you
Manny
need-
has a client?
That's all you need to know.
Oh my god.
That's his client is crazy.
Yeah.
That like Manny, just the way he is, having that be his client, because like some of the client, just the way that client looks, like you know exactly what I'm saying. Like I just
Nah,
No, it's funny, 'cause-
I love Manny though.
No, because obviously Manny takes good care of him, but it's just because like Manny has that upbeat personality, like
Yeah,
the funny
yeah,
personality.
yeah.
It's just funny that him out of all people would have.
I
a
had him
client.
in
yeah.
I had him in cooking, bro. Cooking.
Bro.
It was,
Oh my god! And I feel like
Yeah.
I know there was there was a lot of yeah.
He's just a funny guy, bro. I fuck
He's
with
a
Manny.
wicked,
I love
he's a
Manny.
wicked funny dude.
The fact that Mikey has a client too is pretty wild.
Yo, let Mikey cook, man.
Bro,
Let Mikey cook.
Mikey has 2 clients now. Cause aren't you getting paid for like your mom or whatever?
Well, potentially.
Okay, so it's still not solidified yet.
Honestly, I thought you were gonna.
Mikey,
It's
Mikey,
it's actually
I
more
tell you
work.
what, if Mikey put as much work into like trying to make money not working as he did just trying to work and like go at something, he would be uber successful. Like you go out of your way to do a job that's not a job to make money. Like you put so much effort into that. Like if you put it into like actually doing YouTube or like just something, you would be like a millionaire already. Cause like you're literally you're getting paid to take care of a client. Like I'm glad that you guys do it. Like I'm glad you guys can do it. Like it's awesome. But in my opinion, that's like not even a job. You're literally living your life with just like a person
Well,
following you
It's a
around.
lot of responsibility.
It's a lot of responsibility, but like you're not doing any work other than like if they need medication and stuff. It's like you're getting paid to like learn how to be a parent.
Well, no, yeah.
Well, I get that, but isn't that the goal?
Andrew,
You know what I mean?
just have a super easy.
Make that easy
Yeah,
money.
no, yeah.
No, I know exactly, and you like probably work to get a super easy
Bro,
client.
when I'm working with other clients,
Prem's
though, like,
client?
Yeah.
No,
it's
Prem's is, yeah.
Prem,
Yeah.
Prem told me he'd be.
But that's
getting some money.
exactly what I'm saying. Is Mikey not only
the thing.
worked
the thing,
really?
The thing with my client, bro, like he has his days where it's like hard.
It's fucked, yeah.
Okay.
It's
But,
also
but you
it's
see what I'm
situational.
saying, right? Because Mikey worked really hard to get this job, which is like you and I have talked about it. Like it's a job, but it's not. Like you're getting paid for it, but it's not like a regular job.
It's
That
not
like
a
it's
regular
a much more laid back
I just
lifestyle.
Like the fact where you're just
But
like,
it-
free.
so you get
Exactly.
You're not sitting at a desk from like a certain time
Yeah.
to the end of the day. Like
Yeah.
No, I know, and that's what I'm. And it's respectable. If you're getting paid for it, do your thing. And then Mikey also now has a client that's like a super easy client too.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Let's work smarter, not harder.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
you're the definition of that.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like,
I just like
you're getting money. Who cares?
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
But
That's clutch.
it is. I think it's crazy that you guys do that. Like I will say I don't know if I'd have the patience for it. I will say that's where I give you guys some props. I definitely would not have the.
Well,
patience
the thing
for
about
that.
the thing about
Give Prem his props.
no,
It's
the-
like
Well, Prim's the damn near the most patient person I know. Like he's cool headed no matter what's going on.
well, the thing with Prem too is you got to understand is it's around the clock.
Yeah,
If he wants to go, you hit me up and I have a client and I'm like, you want to go chill? No, I can't just leave. I
Yeah.
have to go find
Yeah.
someone to go then cover.
I don't know how Prim doesn't go crazy. Like how I talked about you that one
Well-
time, how like every day felt like the same day. Like every day has to feel like the same day for Prim. Because he literally just stays at that house like nearly 24 hours a day. Nearly
Really?
every day.
Really?
Yeah,
Like about Prem or like for you at your crib?
like just like
For you
having
or for
a client-
Prim?
Just for anybody.
Really?
Having a client at their house, I'm like, it's like the same.
Same.
Yeah.
I feel like the first month or two you'd be like, bro, this is tough.
Like you do whatever you want and then
but
you
then
get
after
bored.
it's like, damn.
Like,
Well,
you
Prem-
can't go do
well, Prem
every,
clearly
like, I
likes
don't have as
doing
much
what
freedom
he's
as I
doing,
thought
you know
I
what I
did.
mean? Whatever Prem does, like he's cool with it. So it's probably easy for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get what y'all are saying.
You'll get-
Like for you, especially, like you or you especially. You know what I
I would
mean?
lose my
Because
mind.
you want to go play ball, and if you can't do that,
I would lose my mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
It is a lot of sacrifice.
it is a lot.
Especially
yeah,
the
for
way
sure.
Prim does it. Like that's crazy. Cause like that limits him too so much. Like we talk about like girlfriends and stuff. Like he doesn't have the ability to like go find a girlfriend. Like he can't.
I don't
like,
even know if Prem would want one. Does Prem want one?
Yeah.
No, I've talked to him. There was a girl that he met when he went and visited his brother in like Philadelphia and stuff.
Yeah, he told me.
Well, yeah, he told me he has a girl he's talking to, but like having a client like that, like you can't like have a girlfriend really, like unless she like comes over and then like you can't. It's like you're basically like that would basically be like she's just like that's basically her step kid now. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like Prim's like a
Kinda,
single
yeah.
parent, and that's just like another person coming in to take care of a child, except it's a grown adult.
It's definitely got to be somebody who's willing to like be okay with that, because that is a little different.
It's very different.
Especially if you wanted to move in together, bro. You literally have to
Yeah.
just accept having another kid.
Well, if they were thinking about moving in, then they already been accepted that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because like then you also got to be, because the other thing you have to be okay with too is like you said, Prim's client can get like aggressive,
Like, very
and it's
aggressive.
not exclusive to just whether you're a guy or a girl.
Exactly. He don't think, he's not thinking about that.
No.
He just acts on emotions.
He's been doing it for so long, though.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's kind of just got used to it.
And he knows the ins and outs of the whole business, too.
And
so-
I'm sure
yeah.
that client is more comfortable with him now than before.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
his clients change sometimes, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think it gets easier as time goes. Especially he knows what he needs to do, right? Everybody's different, but he's doing a good job. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is another thing I was talking about doing with you when we were on the phone with Phil.
Mhm.
So, Rhodes, I don't know if have you seen these? There's these like two guys. I don't know their names on.
You
YouTube.
definitely seen it.
You've definitely seen them. Where they'll do like there's like a list of 5 and you have to rank it without knowing what comes next. And so
Oh.
it's like snacks or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So we were talking about NBA players. So I'll do NBA players and then we'll do snacks.
Okay.
And I say I'll give you one and then you give Scott one and Scott will give me one and then we'll go in the reverse direction for NBA players after. So we'll start with snacks and then end with NBA players. How's that sound?
Or we all do a different category and the other two both answer.
Okay, so you want me to just do
So
a
you- so
category?
you-
So
you
I'll
said-
do snacks and so you each do your own at the same time?
Well, you said NBA players. So, for example, you'll give us 5 NBA players. Me and Rhodes will make a list.
Okay,
So you'll say-
I'll do
Yeah.
I'll
You see what I'm
do
saying?
I'll do snacks because
Okay.
that was the one that I was thinking about.
Okay.
So you'll each say your answers like
Yeah.
together.
1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
Yeah. But you
Okay.
don't know what comes next.
So you're like kind of like.
So you're
if it-
trying
if
to
he
like
says a
because you
5
want to
on
get
first-
you want the list to be like what you would actually rank it as. a
If
top
you
five.
knew all 5 before you were answering, if that makes sense.
So is this like based off what you think's the best?
you're
yeah,
ranking it for
Yeah,
yourself.
no, for yourself.
He's
Yeah, for
ranking
yourself.
it. You're ranking
Oh,
it for
okay.
yourself. He's ranking it for himself.
But if say he
Okay.
says a chip and it's like a really good chip for you, or it's a really bad chip for you,
Okay.
you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this low because I feel like there's a better chip coming,
yeah.
Okay, I got
even
you.
if it's pretty good.
I got it. Yeah,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm gonna start off with one that I know that you love. I don't know your opinion on it as much.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Funyuns.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Funyuns.
So I have to rank it one.
You have to rank it 1 through 5.
1 being the best,
Uh,
5 being the
yeah.
worst out of the list.
I'd say.
but you don't know what's coming next.
I'd say 3.
3.
Surprisingly,
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were
but-
gonna put it at 2.
I was thinking too, but I was like, there's a couple.
You're leaving hope. You're leaving hope.
I love Funyuns as well, so I'm gonna. I like 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put mine 3 as well.
Okay, what's next? We're gonna go with.
I should have said
we'll
2
go
because I
with-
feel like you wouldn't
We'll
say-
go with Oreos.
Oh, Oreos?
What kind?
We'll go with
Yeah.
regular, just the original.
Oh, that's 2, bro.
This is excessive, but is there milk involved? Because that changes for me. No,
I will involve
Oh,
milk because
milk?
it is milk's
Oh,
favorite
milk's
cookie.
a must. If there's no milk.
No, that's what I'm saying. If,
Yeah.
if it's just
If there's
snacks.
milk, there's milk.
All right, 2 for me. For
Okay,
sure.
so Road says
100%.
2.
Oreos and milk.
Yeah.
See, I'm battling right now. Because there's a lot of things that I like more than Oreos, but I love Oreos. Just
Yeah.
Oreos and milk is fire.
Mhm.
But you're a fuck. So I don't want to put it at 2.
That's fair.
Or no, I don't want to put it at 4, and then he gives me 3 shitty ones to end, and then I have like fucking like Bennett's ass. Bennett's shit as number 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I'll do for my
I'm gonna say
categories.
4. I'll put it at 4.
All right, 4.
I think there's, but in a normal list though, I like Oreos and milk. a
Okay,
lot.
so for
Yeah.
you right now, you have
and 3.
Funyuns at 3,
Oreos
Oreos at 2, and you had
Funyuns 3,
3,
Oreos 4.
Oreos 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I just had okay. I had one in my head and then I forgot it. While I was trying to go back over your list, so I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. Shoot, it was an. All right, we'll go with Dunkaroos because I used to love those.
Dunkaroos. I don't
5.
even know if I've ever had
5.
that.
Okay, no, we'll take it off then because if he's never had it, it's a waste of a pick.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that. There's a few things I haven't had though, so
That's
Good
very
luck.
true. All right, snack that. What's like something that I snack on that you guys would know? All right. I'm doing this because I'm gonna say, garden salsa sun chips, because of
Oh, it's number 1 for me.
what color bag is that?
red.
It's red.
Oh hell no. 5.
Red.
5?
I said
Yeah.
red. Fucking red. 1.
One. So
You
that's
got
your
one.
absolute one.
Sun chips are my favorite chips.
Me too, but not that kind.
Okay.
Wait.
All right, not my favorite chips, but I really like them, but not that kind. Not that kind.
My dog. My dog. My dog. Come on, man.
Sun
Stop
chips are
playing
I'm
good.
with
with
the,
it.
I'm
Stop
with
playing
the
with it.
green,
Okay, because these
which
are
is like the onion,
The
right?
French onion.
Yeah, those are my favorite ones.
Oh,
Those are
see,
fire.
original French onion. I love both of
But I
those.
love all sun
Not.
chips. Fire.
I haven't had the red, so I'm like, nah.
So I got 1 for me.
5.
1 for me.
Okay.
5 for me.
Cheddar Chex Mix.
2.
4.
You don't like cheddar
Not
Chex
the
Mix?
cheddar, bro.
What's
No,
your favorite one?
Just the original.
blue.
one.
The
Yeah.
original?
Yeah.
Top 2
Damn,
for me.
you at least do you know the bold one? The
Yeah,
black
the
bag?
black-
That's fire.
What's
too.
the one with the little brown chip?
The
Like,
brown-
what is that? What is that called? You know, like the little brown
all
thing
of
that
them
was
have
in
the
there.
brown
All of them have like the
Yeah,
brown.
what is
Different
that?
flavor though. It's
What is that?
I know what you're talking. What is that?
It's so
I don't
bad.
know
I
what-
hate it.
You know, like
I
it?
love that.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
I don't
I
like
think
it
it's
at all.
good.
You fucking love it? Are you a sociopath?
I think it tastes really
The-
good. It's
the-
not like my favorite part. Like I guess
No,
it's like a
You know the Chex Mix, right? The little brown.
Yeah,
slices?
the brown. Yeah.
I-
Is that,
He said-
like, pretzel part of a pretzel.
no. It's not the pretzel. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Thinking of crouton.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
similar.
I love that, and like it's like a little surprise because there's not a lot of them
Surprise.
in there, but it's not like I don't like it as much as like the Chex.
Let me eat some gravel.
So actually,
Yeah, it's really-
this
That's
is
what it's
interesting.
like, bro.
We'll take
I'm
a
like,
quick sidebar.
That's like 6
What?
cents.
that shit's so.
What is your favorite piece of the Chex Mix?
The square Chex is, bro.
The square
Those are
Chex?
fine.
Because some people, for me, for cheddar Chex Mix, it's the
their
cheddar
it's
triangles.
pretzels, right?
Oh,
Those are my favorite.
Okay, the triangles are tough too, but Chex is universal for all the bags, yeah.
Well, yeah, but but for with the
haven't had
bags
that
we're
in so
talking
long,
about.
bro.
Only pick out
The Chex is.
You know
Well,
what?
that's munchies. That's something different.
You know what? I don't like the darker checks. I like the light ones better. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what you mean by that? What you mean by that?
No, but real shit.
You just think
Like
they taste different?
the darker ones I didn't really
The
like.
dark.
They
I will
taste
say the
better.
darker ones are a little bit like harder per se. Like I feel like the white ones are like more less crunchy. The other one, the brown ones are more like compact.
They're a little more crunchy. What is this? What is this?
Your mouth.
They're a little more crunchy. They're a little less crunchy.
That's funny. Yeah,
You
but I
got
definitely like
that
the
video
lighter
that you
ones
showed us
better.
before.
Greg.
It's the video.
Oh, the video. Oh, God. All right,
Okay,
so,
okay.
so what is it?
So hold on. Let's
Five.
recap. Let's recap where we're at because I kind of forgot.
Oh, what's
so
your
you
list?
had what?
I've
So I
Sanchez
have-
at 5.
Okay, so you have 5.
5, and then 4
Cheddar at
was
4,
the
3 Funyuns, 2 Oreos.
2
So he has
Oreos.
1 left.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
reverse. I have 5 left, but I have garden salsa sun chips at 1.
Yep.
Cheddar Chex Mix at 2, Funyuns at 3, and Oreos and milk at 4.
Okay.
So we're fucked. If you get it,
Maybe I could get something good I like better than Oreos.
Okay. So this is the one I was thinking of earlier that I forgot. Bagel bites.
I haven't had those either. I don't
All
know.
right. Well, great. All right. We'll take that one off the list. Throw that
I
about.
haven't had
time.
those in a while. Those are good though.
They are pretty good. Question for you though, because you've never had. What do you like better, Tostino pizza rolls or bagel bites? Because that's like a big debate. That's like a big debate for like people that play video games. I know is like that's a massive debate.
I like both a lot.
I think both are awesome. Cause like the thing is like for me, I might lean towards bagel bites just because the Totino pizza rolls like it has to be the perfect temperature. Or you bite
Oh,
into
good
it and
point.
it burns the shit out
Or
of
it's fucking cold in the middle.
you. Yeah. But yeah, that's like a massive debate that like I think about all the
Honestly, I don't know
time.
if I can answer. I don't know.
All
Those
right,
are both
but-
like on the line. What would you say?
What do you say,
I
Mikey?
eat those like pizza rolls more, but I like the bagel bites more.
All right,
Really?
bagel bites.
They're both.
I only eat it more because my mom gets it. but-
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but so we'll go with the last snack. We'll go with nacho cheese Doritos.
I love those too. But
Well, I have to put them 1.
You had to.
But if I actually had to make, do we say like what we would actually say?
We can do that. Like you usually don't, but we can just because we're here.
Oh, so,
So you had nacho cheese Doritos at 1, then you had
Oreos,
Funyuns,
the
Chex Mix, and then
Salsa.
chips.
garden salsa.
Yeah.
And so now, how would you actually rank those? 5?
So 5 and 4 are good. 'Cause
Okay.
Those are irreversible, honestly. I would say Funyuns at 3 is good, and then 2 I would have nacho, and then 1 Oreos.
So
okay,
you
so you were
almost
damn
perfect.
near
So you almost
perfect.
had a
You just
perfect
had to
list.
switch
Yeah.
1
I almost
and
had
2.
a perfect list.
Yeah.
All right, what about you?
1 was correct for me. I'm keeping
Garden salsa.
salsa there.
2 was Chex Mix for you, cheddar Chex Mix.
Yeah, that one wouldn't be 2. It's tough because I like nacho cheese Doritos a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave us 5 good snacks.
Yeah, no, I did that
You-
intentionally.
You weren't being a fuck.
Well, because I'm the first one to go, so I'm hoping y'all will reciprocate.
Yeah, we'll think about it. I'd probably put Funyuns at 2.
Okay, so you really like Funyuns.
Funyuns are fire, bro.
Those Funyuns are amazing. And if you don't like Funyuns,
Oreos and milk are a sleeper pick, bro. I'd put
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
I
bro.
put
That's why it's my
Oreos and
number.
milk at 3, nacho cheese Doritos at 4, and Chex Mix at 5. But I like all of them a lot, though. So it's
They're
not
all
like
very
I
good
put them
snacks.
at
It's
5
close.
and I don't like it. You know,
Yeah.
they're all like,
Yeah.
All right.
Like 4 and 5 are irreversible for me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't like either of those.
Yeah.
So.
all right.
Or I haven't
Alright.
had them really.
One of you can go. I'll let you choose.
you go. Think of a category, give us 5.
Oh, I was thinking like shoe brand.
Give me anything.
Okay, just go ahead.
All right. Let's go Jordan.
2.
Ooh, I'm gonna put that at like. I'm gonna go 3 just because I'm not like a big basketball shoe guy.
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
I don't dislike Jordan. Like I think it's a great brand, but like I just don't like mess around with Jordan that much. Like,
Nah.
I've owned like 2 pairs of Jordans, one of which was the CP3s that I had.
Heard that. So like Nike and Jordan are 2 different ones. Right?
Yes,
We're-
yes.
Let's just make sure because like
Yes.
Nike and Jordan are
Yeah,
associated.
yeah.
Okay. So we'll do Jordan then. I mean Nike.
1.
One. Yeah.
One?
One. Absolutely.
That's
That's my top. I mean, my shoes. All 3 of our shoes right now are Nike. All
four,
four actually
yeah.
behind the camera, Mikey.
That is true.
Nike's my favorite shoe brand.
Me too.
I was thinking, how about Converse?
5.
5. Hell no.
Fucks no. But
I would
but
you never-
there's so many worse brands than Converse though.
Well,
Let's
yeah. I
see if can
mean, I
Reebok.
guess if Rhodes throws up an and one, then
or like Reebok.
I don't dislike Reebok. Like I actually
You
used to
would
have
be a Reebok ass motherfucker.
Zig-Tex used to be kind of cool,
Get the OGs.
dude. Like
Okay,
I had
okay,
no.
yeah. The OGs, yes.
No, because I had Zig-Tech like when John Wall was with them, and I
Yeah.
had a nice pair for when I played 5th grade Boys and Girls Club basketball and won the
Yeah,
championship.
back in the day, Reebok was tough, but
Now I don't know if I've ever seen anyone wearing Reebok.
Okay.
Okay.
my first pair of hoop shoes ever was and1s.
All right. Next brand.
Motherfucker was doing a split.
All right. How about Adidas?
Adidas.
3. 3.
This is tough because I have 2 and 4 left. I'm gonna go 2 just because I don't know what's gonna be next.
Okay. And
So
then
you have 4 left, and I have 3 left.
Okay.
No, I have 4 left. We both have 4 left.
Yeah, because I have 1 is Nike, 2 is Adidas, 3 is Jordan, 5 is Converse.
And I have 1 Nike, 2 Jordan, 3 Adidas, 5 Converse. Yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
both
So
have 4
we're
left.
both gonna put this at 4.
oh, dang, I was trying to think. Like, I don't know what the brand's called. What's the brand called of the slippers that you guys get?
UGG.
UGG. Yeah, how about that?
Oh, that's a good one.
Damn!
Those are
That
fire.
that definitely would have been my
Those are
number
fire.
2 then.
Fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are fire. The men's Pneumo boots.
4.
I was gonna say I need some of those for sure.
Yeah, they're nice. I need a new pair because mine are destroyed.
So you both had to put that at 4, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say then?
Nike would stay at 1 for me. Jordan would stay at 2 for me, so those are correct.
Mhm.
5 would be Converse, so all 3 of those are correct.
Would you reverse 3 and 4?
Probably reverse 3 and 4 and put Uggs at 3 and put Adidas
I feel
at
like
4.
you're definitely
you were
more
pretty
UGG than
close.
Adidas for sure.
Yeah, no, I am. So I was pretty close. I had 4 of the 5 that I would.
So I would go 1 is Nike still. 2 would be UGG for me because I don't like I said I don't like wear Jordan.
Would you add 2? Add 2?
I had
Adidas,
I had Adidas. So and I'm actually gonna go 1 would be Nike, 2 would be UGG, 3 would be Adidas for me, 4 would be Jordan, 5 would be Converse because like I don't really wear Jordan like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like that was a good list. All right, Scott.
All right, let's do NBA players.
Okay.
Since we're on the
Rhodes
topic
Rhodes
of-
gonna have a lot more knowledge on this than I will.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not gonna say
100%.
any like random. I'm not
Is
gonna-
this
It's
like
got,
what
it's got to
I
be
think's better?
someone that I know.
This is who you think's better, right?
yeah, just 5 best
so
players.
top 5.
Not who you like.
This is easy.
Not best
Oh,
players.
yeah,
not like.
okay.
This
not
is
like,
easy.
Not like.
I'm a cook.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say like fucking GD Osman or some shit.
Yeah, I have no idea what
Fucking
it
Ron
is.
Holland.
Ron Hall in the second, 5th overall pick.
All right. And we're saying now too, so we're not saying
Yeah.
career.
Yeah.
We'll say this past season,
Okay.
And then
this
the
is
fi-
nothing
now.
going on.
and it'll be when they're healthy too.
Okay.
So if I were to say like a player that was injured last year, it's what they're capable of now. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll go.
I'm interested to see his list.
Trying to find some. Let's go D-Book.
D Book. I think he's a pretty solid player. I'm gonna put him at.
I could go either way here. I could
Yeah,
give
that's
you
why
some
I'm
shit
like-
players. I could give you
that's
some
Yeah, that's why I'm sticking him at 3.
Me too. That's why I put
Okay.
him at 3 as
middle
well.
ground. Play middle ground.
Yeah. I was thinking about 4 though. I ain't
All
gonna
right,
lie.
Tyrese Halliburton.
See, like I know of him, but I
He's
like
good.
if you showed me a picture of him and said this is Tyrese Halliburton, I would be like, sure, that's Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I'll change it if you don't know enough about him.
I know he's really good.
Oh,
I know he was like one of the top fantasy players this year.
He's pretty good. He's good. He led the league in assists this year.
Yeah,
In my mind, I know he's really good, so I think I'm gonna put him at 2 because I think he's better than Devin Booker. But that's like very limited.
That's a hot take.
that is.
I don't
That's
know
not,
if
that's
he
not,
is.
That's not a scorching hot take, but it's a hot take.
I'm gonna say 4. Just to
I
be
was
safe.
between 2 and 4 because I just know he was really good fantasy wise.
He was very good this year. I don't think he's better than Booker though.
Okay.
So I say 4.
So I have him at 2.
All right, Jalen Brunson.
Oh, 2, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's the dude on the Knicks, right?
Yeah, 2 for sure. He's tough.
My guess is I don't have a real opinion on this, so I'm gonna put him at 4. But I think he might be better than those guys. But I think that you're gonna give us somebody that's better than him, so I gotta leave one.
That's
there.
fair.
That's fair. No, that's
Yes,
fair. Yeah. Sabonis.
All right, 5.
Yeah, I gotta put him at 5.
Okay, who am I gonna give you out for the one? The ones that I could be a fuck.
Yeah, he could be a fuck.
I'm not gonna be a fuck though. We'll go. Cade Cunningham.
What the fuck? Cade Cunningham. God.
That's
you
not-
were a fuck. You said I ain't gonna be a fuck for Cade Cunningham.
I guess I will. Does he play for the Pistons?
Yes.
He's good though. He's a good.
No,
young
he
player.
is good, but
Wasn't he like
He ain't number one.
Wasn't he like the first overall pick like within the last couple
Yeah,
of years?
like 3
yes,
years ago.
yes.
Okay. So yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Cade ain't number 1.
I honestly like.
I want to hear his list first because I would. Do
So
better than him, you know what I mean?
I
I know better.
I think I'd probably have to put, from what I've seen, like I think Jalen Brunson's probably the best because he carried his team really far. So I'd say he's 1. And then from what you guys said, I guess I'd put Booker at 2 because I don't know enough about Tyrese Halliburton to put him higher. And then I think I'd say probably Tyrese Halliburton after Booker at 3. And then I think I honestly have no idea who's better between Sabonis and Cade Cunningham. So you guys it can be 4 or 5. I don't really care. I have no idea.
Okay, so Brunson's easily number 1. It's not even close. He clears.
I'm good so far.
He clears. He was an MVP candidate. Booker's tough, don't get it wrong, but he's not Brunson. Booker and Halliburton is pretty close. Halliburton's had a great season. But
Booker's Booker, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, when Booker in 2023... Booker in 2023 was a freaking monster. This year, the team's not good. I think when they're both at their best, right, this is what we're doing. I take Booker for sure.
Okay.
Halliburton's close, though. Don't get twisted.
Yeah.
So Halliburton at 3. Sabonis at 4. Sabonis is a monster.
No, he's underrated monster.
Underrated monster. And then Cade.
So I was pretty good.
Cade's good. He's just like, he ain't there yet.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
he's
the
not.
Pistons. You know what I mean?
That's not facts.
Cade's just
so I was pretty good. I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of crazy now with sports. Like I used to love sports, and now like I get really big to like intramurals and stuff. Like I play like soft pitch softball. Last semester I did like volleyball, bowling, like
Flag football too, right?
Flag football was in the fall, which was super fun.
Yeah.
But like watching sports, like I watch a lot of golf now. But even when I'm watching golf, I try to watch one player. Like I'm like now with sports, like I just really watch I try to watch my favorite player.
Mm-hmm.
Or football's the only exception where I watch my fantasy players.
Well, that makes sense, yeah.
But like for me with like sports, I don't know. Like I kind of want to get out of it because like right now I only watch sports to like less for entertainment, more for like my own personal game. Like if Durant does better, then I'm like, yes, now I can talk to them and be like, yeah, Durant won these finals, so you can go fuck off.
That's never going to happen again.
Like that, or like
But I get
financial
it.
gain for like fantasy. You know what I mean? Like I don't watch sports because I'm like, oh yes, like I just want to like the only thing I watch when I'm like, oh yes, this is awesome is like the PGA if it's like the Masters, like the biggest golf tournament of the year.
Or like the playoffs, right?
Or like the NFL playoffs
Yeah.
if it's like the Patriots, of course. But like that's not happening anytime soon. But
I think people who don't even watch like sports or like football in general, everybody watches.
everyone
Who doesn't watch the Super Bowl?
and
Like,
I bet
honestly.
you half of the people watching the Super
know what I mean?
Bowl are like Nolan. I've talked to him about it. He watches the Super Bowl for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
A lot of people watch it just for that,
That
or
too.
the commercials.
That too. Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, they don't even watch one game in the whole season, but they'll watch the Super
They're
Bowl
like,
for sure.
Ooh, I like this guy, number 15 on the Chiefs. He's pretty cool.
Or they love Travis Kelce. Man.
Travis Kelce, he's dating Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I mean, that was about, dude, the amount of money the Chiefs made from Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
Travis Kelce's crazy. She made them $300 million.
That's crazy.
Which was more money than like the least expensive. Like I don't know what team it was, but like the team that made the least amount of money in the NFL was like $290 million, and Taylor Swift made. She was the 31st team in the NFL this year.
Yeah. That actually made me think of a question. Thinking about like there was a question on First Take. There was like who's more likely to go like back to back or like three-peat in the Chiefs example.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Chiefs, UConn, the Aces, right? The Las Vegas Aces or
Is that a
somebody
women's,
else?
Is that a women's basketball?
Yeah,
team?
WNBA.
No idea. I could not. I could name you Caitlin Clark in the WNBA.
Oh my god, we could get into that too.
Apparently, all I know is that she's getting the fuck beat out of her.
She
Yeah,
is.
she is.
She's getting.
But I don't know
covered.
why, because she's the one.
Wrongfully
She's
so.
the one getting them all paid.
Wrongfully so, too.
Yeah.
You got
Who?
Angel release. Too small. Too small.
Yeah.
She make a wide open layup, and Angel release would be like, too small.
Like-
Step on, too small.
Yeah. I try to give her the benefit of the
fuck outta
doubt,
here,
right?
bro.
I try to give her the benefit of the doubt. I forget that question about the three-piece stuff because I like this topic better. The thing of like, bro, I try to give her the benefit, like, oh yeah, it's just competitive shit. But every interview, bro, she's always talking about, oh, it's me too, who's like carrying the new WNBA, and she just sounds so jealous.
Yeah, she
I
is.
just, I
can tell, you
can't
can tell.
stand it. Yeah, I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. Oh, it's competitive stuff, but like, she's jealous, bro. You can tell. You know what I mean? Because she tries to rub it in her face. Caitlin Clark definitely takes the high road, and
Every time.
there's no doubt that she is the far and away catalyst for fucking the WNBA, like getting to where they are, because
For sure.
he only knows her. He's a perfect example. He
yeah.
don't know nothing, and he knows her.
Yep.
So
I'm completely lost in this conversation. I have no other than the girl. Who's the other girl you're talking about?
Angel Reese.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, so she's like kind of like her rival in a sense. Like they played each
Yeah.
other in the NCAA
championship.
tournament.
National championship.
National championship.
Is that the chick that like swatted her and smacked Caitlin Clark in the head?
Yes.
Yes.
That's her.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that when
Yeah.
I was at the
Yeah.
gym.
And they're in the same draft class. She really tries to like make it seem like it's both of them that are doing it, and she has like a
She has a part in it, but
Part
it's
in it,
not
yeah.
like what she claims. She
She
thinks
not-
like
she
she
claims,
has just
yeah.
as much of an impact as
and
Caitlin
it's
Clark,
not
and
true.
not.
It's not at all.
Oh well, if you're watching this, I can tell you that it's not because I don't even know who you are. So stop talking.
Like she,
It's
What you
facts
know
though.
about-
No, it's true.
I only
though.
know Caitlin Clark, so that goes to show you that you're not equal to Caitlin Clark. I don't know about your skill; you might be better than her. I have no idea, but
It's I've never
popularity for the
yeah.
WNBA definitely not.
and I've never seen like a group of people like the women in the WNBA tear somebody down so badly. Like she's literally rising the stock of that league.
I've heard this conversation.
Yeah, it's actually pretty sad to see.
she's
Yeah.
like single-handedly got them charter flights this year.
Yep, that and dude, she was like the first one to play in an actual like NBA arena because they couldn't fill the WNBA
So
arena.
did you hear about that?
That's crazy, right?
What happened?
They couldn't fit enough fans in their home arena for the Indiana Fever. They
Yep.
had to move
Like
to
for
the
like
Pacers
her
arena.
first
Yes.
game ever, or just like every game?
Whatever.
First, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know
what game
about
it
after,
was.
but her home opener, they couldn't fit in the Fever arena. They had to go to the Pacers arena.
Yeah.
Fair one.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fire.
On
Yeah.
average, she has like, I don't want to butcher these numbers. So if there's any fucking people out there who are like anal about this conversation, I'm gonna butcher it a little bit. But
Yeah.
percentage wise, she has like 50 or 60% more percentage of viewers at her games and televised games
Makes sense.
in comparison to the rest of the.
The
She's
teams?
selling out the away teams' arenas. Like
Yeah.
she'll
That
go
is
and
kinda
play
crazy,
somewhere
though.
else, and their highest rate of attendance is when Caitlin Clark goes play them.
Yep, that makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That is actually insane.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Like she like we talk about people like Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, like people that like revolutionized this, and like it sounds like she's on that level. Like
Yes,
she's
she is,
revolutionizing
absolutely.
the
100%
game
on that
for
level.
them.
Absolutely.
And like I feel like they just hate on her because they're like not her. It's like the way it's
Yeah.
the way it is.
It's like-
with,
it's
with
like
Tom
catty-
Brady. Like
it's
everyone
catty-
hated Tom Brady because
it's-
you weren't Tom Brady.
It's catty girls, bro. It's catty girls that are jealous and they want her spotlight kind of stuff, which is
I will
sad.
say
It's
that's
so
too.
sad to see.
I will say too,
You know?
like especially in high school, like girls are always like, "Yes, slay queen, like go queen," but they're also the first people to rip
Yes.
down another girl.
Yep, that's the thing. I was actually talking about this with my mom. Like women are always tearing down other women. You know
For
what I mean?
real.
That's like the main thing. Like they're not doing it to guys. Guys are not doing it to guys. It's
It
always
can
wo-
happen, but it's
it can.
it's so much more
It's
prevalent with women.
yes, it's more women. I don't know why it's like that. It's just the
They don't like
cattiness in
confrontation,
them.
bro. They don't like confrontation.
No, for
Only
real.
between each other,
Like,
I guess.
in college, I knew two girls that were roommates, and like one of them was my best friend, and the other one I knew. And like I talked to them about how they had arguments, and they literally like the girl I was friends with was like, yeah, no, like something's bothering me, and I'm like, so why don't you bring it up? And she's like, no, like we just don't say anything. And they like leave it under the rug, and then it simmers
Yep.
and becomes something
Yeah.
so much bigger. Like it was like I don't like how you like open the window in the morning, and then it goes to like this massive argument where they don't talk to each other for a week because they didn't say anything for like 3 months.
It's
and
the
I'm like,
petty
what?
shit, dog. It's petty
It's like-
stuff too.
I'm
Little
like, bro,
shit.
just say what's on your mind then and there, and it will not get worse.
Yeah.
But
It's the non-confrontation.
that's just the way that
you just
like
said, and then
non-confrontation,
it's
I guess.
also just being petty. That's just petty, bro.
This is
That's
just petty,
little
bro.
things.
Yeah,
Like, come on now.
that's I don't know.
Yeah.
But to answer your original question, though, coming back to it,
Yeah.
in my opinion, out of those teams to go back to back or the three-peats or thing like that,
There's another team in there. I can't remember which one it was.
the
Though.
two that come to mind for me instantly are the Aces and UConn
Yeah.
Huskies.
I was about to say no.
Not saying that
I have no idea about
the
the
Chiefs
Aces.
couldn't do it because I think they can.
No,
It's
they
just
won't.
so insanely hard to win a Super Bowl in comparison
It is.
to
I can make a counterpoint
Well,
to that though.
yeah.
You
in
heard it here
comparison to-
first. The Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Eagles are winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they go to this first round. Now you're like Charles Barkley when he fucking just
Oh man, or Perk.
Perk too.
I can't stand
He's
that
off of
dude.
Perk.
Yeah,
Perk's
I
off of
can't
Perk.
stand him. He's literally a traitor. He's a Celtic
But
traitor.
so I'm gonna, if I had to answer your question, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Yukon Huskies because I don't even know a single player on the Aces. I don't know who they are. I don't know. I know they're WNBA.
Asia Wilson.
When you said
You don't
Aces
know
at
who that is,
first,
but-
honestly, I thought of the Live Tour team, which is the rival of the PGA Tour.
God.
I that's where my mind went before you were talking about the NBA
The reason I say
or WNBA.
the
Sorry.
Aces in comparison is because one, it's a sport where you have a chance to lose a couple and still win a series.
That's true.
So that's a huge thing for me. Is because the Super Bowl.
Is theirs like
could be
1 and
7-game
done.
series?
Yeah, it's.
I,
I think it's that.
okay.
I think it's 5.
Or whatever
might
it
be
is.
like that,
Yeah,
7 or 5.
Whatever it is, though, like with the
You can lose multiple
with the
games.
Super Bowl, you have to even
You
you
have
can be
to
the
win
best
every
team
game.
and you're not gonna win the Super
One
Bowl.
bad
I mean, like the
game,
Patriots when they lost to the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then the Huskies, brothers, are so dominant, and they lost a lot of pieces, but they have
Yeah, they
a
did lose a
reloaded
lot of
class,
pieces.
but they also have 2 guys who are in the rotation that have veteran leadership. So they didn't lose every player that was playing.
Yeah.
And then they reloaded with 3 top transfers, which what they
wow.
did last year. So they're bringing in experience, and they only have like 1 or 2 freshmen who's going to get minutes.
That's tough.
So for them, they could
and they got a good coach.
great coach.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he's going to go to the Lakers
Yeah.
potentially.
Okay.
Um,
All right, I gotta ask because I don't pay attention to college basketball either. But my friend Don that I told you about, he loves Auburn and he's been hyping up this basketball squad they're building up. Is it gonna be legit or is it just?
I mean, they're always good. They're going to be legit, but Auburn's never going to do anything.
I don't know anything about college.
Because all I know is I see like every week or two he's like posting something that somebody committed to Auburn and I don't know if they're like a big name or if it's just like.
Well, they're always going to get big names. They're an ESPN ranked
They're
program
D1.
that are going to get
They're
high
D1
major
big
D1.
school.
Yeah.
But like you don't think they have any shot in hell to win March Madness really?
Nah, there's just levels to it.
They're not on that level. They're on like the level 2. They're not level 1.
They're
Yeah.
like good enough to make the tournament, but not
And they
do anything.
They're good enough to like make a
necessarily.
run in the tournament, but not be like
No.
not be like a Gonzaga, a
No.
Duke,
No.
a Purdue.
UNC.
I
UConn.
could see them making like
Houston.
maybe the Sweet 16 if they had a
Houston.
good year. If they had a good year, they could make. But like this year, they sold. I think they lost around to 32.
Yeah, around a 30.
When they should have
That's pretty
gone to like elite.
tough. What were they ranked?
So they were ranked top 10 in the country for a while, but then they ended up, I think, falling out of the top 25 towards the end of the season. But they won their conference.
Okay.
But like, what was seed were they in the
they were
tournament?
a 4. They were
They're
a
the 4 seed.
no, they're good.
That's-
They're good. But
and they went home in the round of 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
that's what I'm saying.
that's
so
tough.
I mean,
they're
that happens
always
in
a
March
good
Madness.
regular
does,
season
but
team, but they
still.
just, when they get to the tournament, it's just so hard. It takes one bad game. It's done.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right. Who do you think?
The reason I can see the Aces, I understand that, and there's less teams in there. Just like 8 teams make the playoffs, and overall in the WNBA there's like not that many teams. It's like 10 or 12.
Yeah, I think
whatever
there's 12.
Yeah, so
There's 12 teams total in
Or
the
10.
WNBA.
something
It's
like
either 10
that.
or 12.
There's not many.
That's crazy.
It's definitely under 15 for sure. But I'm gonna counter argument the Chiefs because the Chiefs just had their worst season.
Yeah, that's true. They
You know what
did,
I mean?
That team was not great.
They
That's
shouldn't
fair.
have won
That's
the
fair.
Super Bowl. They shouldn't have won it. Their defense was actually the reason they won it. That was their better like part of their team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the reason that I should be optimistic that they can do it again is because one, that season they just had, they shouldn't have won the Super Bowl. They went
That's
on the road
Yeah.
for the first time, right? They were
That's
always in. In
can't-
the
I
AFC
think I
Championship,
think
they
I
were
see where
always
he's
at
going
home.
with this.
Yep, and then Rashid Rice is gonna get better, right? You
Yeah,
would think
it's-
if he's okay, whatever. He had some thing going on, but those guys are gonna get better. Travis Kelce's still there. Mahomes, obviously,
Yeah.
best player in the NFL by far.
Yeah.
Like, he clears everybody, and then their defense is good.
So yeah, you're basically looking at it as like they have the same team as they did last year and they won, but they're only going to get better.
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
All
that's
right,
fair.
that's a
That's
valid
fair.
point.
Obviously, staying healthy is the main thing. That's the same
Yeah.
thing for us,
Yeah.
right? If we want to go back to back, being healthy is the main thing.
Well,
Yeah.
you're not going to go back to back because Durant on the Rockets.
Yeah, well, he's in the
Durant has a better chance to win with Phoenix than Houston.
Oh, I agree. I agree. I don't really.
It's crazy.
He's not going there though, real shit, because they're not gonna trade him. First of all, and second of all, it's Durant wouldn't even want to go there. I don't think. I doubt he would want to go there.
I mean, they have.
It'd be hot as fuck.
They have.
Well, actually, he's in Phoenix, so it's probably cool
I
down
was
a
about to say,
little bit.
Frozen, the hottest place you can be is in the desert.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, yeah, Houston's really hot too, but yeah, Phoenix is the worst.
Phoenix is crazy.
yeah. They'll take the dry heat though, because if it was in like Florida,
Yeah, that's true.
Oh hell no.
That's true.
I don't know how Jimmy likes it. Jimmy liked the swamp. I mean, Miami's cool though.
All right, we'll wrap up the episode with our
Top
my favorite
four.
top 4 for the 4 TV.
All right.
Since you did the last episode, I'll do this one.
All right. Sounds good.
I want to hear you guys' top 4 like.
We'll let you. We'll start with
Yeah,
you.
no, of course. Top 4 like experiences. So it could be like something you've done in your life, something you've achieved, something you felt proud of. Like just a top 4 like
Things anything
things
that I've done,
that like has brought you
like joy.
or something that you saw that was cool that you're like this is a once in a lifetime. It could be
Yeah.
really anything. It
Okay.
could be,
Wow.
Could be small.
I'm definitely glad you're going first.
Could be small. Could be large. Like anything.
Okay.
I mean, there's 2 that come to mind with the Celtics that I was like, dang, like that was a pretty cool experience. I don't know about achievements or any of that stuff.
It could be anything.
Yeah, I'll just be like moments I thought of.
Yeah.
I would say
top 4.
I would say do I have to go 4 to 1, or
do
can I
whatever
just
you
say
want.
the ones I think?
Whatever you want. You can name 4 and then kind of categorize them after you.
All right, so one I have is when I went to go watch IT.
Yep.
The only Celtic game I've ever been to. We dropped 52.
Yep.
It's freaking awesome. And then I say the parade. That was awesome, right?
Yeah.
We never.
Damn,
never
I'm not
might
gonna
ever
lie.
get
I
to
would
do
have
that
loved to
again.
go with you guys if I
Yeah.
didn't have
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, we might not ever get to do that again, and just seeing like those dudes win after I've been a fan for so long is freaking
Right, yeah,
sick.
that definitely would have been wicked cool.
Yeah, those are the 2 I think of like at the top of my head.
So wait, but you start at 4 and go to 1.
No, he's saying he's just naming them.
Oh, you're just naming 4?
Yeah,
Well, he's gonna rearrange them.
You're gonna
Yeah, I'll
rearrange them
rearrange
once you
them.
think of all 4?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. You think I really gotta think. Cause like here's the thing, like
I'm probably gonna just do moments, not like achievements.
moments, yeah. Cause I could be like my relationship with Caroline, but like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But that's like been 3 years almost. Like, so I don't want to like put that because like it's different. Because like obviously that's number 1, but like I'll exclude that just because it's like it's not like you said an experience. It's more like that's just my life. Like,
Okay, I got another one. So I'd say when we went to the lake house, I think that was one of my.
Oh,
favorite
for my birthdays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that
that's
was
a
one
good.
of,
That
one
is
of
a
my favorite
good
ones.
answer right
Yep.
there.
Yeah, and then
Wow,
because that shit was litty. That was so fun, bro. What the heck?
that was amazing. Those were some
Yeah, that was
good.
good.
Was awesome.
I'll have to think of my 4th one.
All right.
Well, y'all go.
All right. So I think I might have to do what he did. I'm gonna come up with my 4 because I had a couple that came straight to mind. So first thing that came straight to mind was our trip to Florida with the boys. I think that was awesome. Another one that came to me was my
wish mine there.
trip to Punta Cana with my family.
Yep.
First time I ever left the country. That was amazing. And then you brought up the lake house birthday parties. Those are the greatest birthday parties I've ever had in my life. So that's the 3rd one, and I haven't ranked them yet. But then a 4th one, I'm trying to think of something absolutely crazy that I did. Because like there's things that have been crazy, but like I'm trying to think of the way it made me feel. Because like when I went to Kiowa Island with my dad, like that was amazing, and I had a great time. But like I don't know, like it's just like I don't know if it's up there. Like the way it made me feel, like I had an amazing time, but it wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like it just didn't. It wasn't like life changing. So I'm trying to think of something that like changed my life like that. That was like a moment. You know what I'm gonna put in there actually is getting into dental school, because that was a straight year of me not knowing what my future held for me, like being worried, like thinking about having to go back to NHD for a year, and like getting into dental school and like basically solidifying myself that I can set myself up for the rest of my life now, and like
That's a good one.
do something that like I'm going to be able to give back to other people and help with. So that's my 4, and since I already have my 4, I'll give you a little more time to think of your 4th one. So I'd go the birthday parties would probably be 4, and then dental school would be 3.
Really?
Yeah, because it was really big, but like as much like I love that I'm in dental school, and that was amazing, and it was amazing blessing from God, and thank him for that. But like the other events deal with like my family and friends, and like those are still way more important to me than a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I'd have to go with, I think number 4 would be, or number 4 I already said. 2 would be when we went to Florida with the boys, and 1 would have to be that trip to Punta Cana, because I still have never forgotten that trip. Like I still want to go to Punta Cana just to like try to relive any type of experience I got when I was there.
Yeah.
All right, so
I think I have a last one, but it's not really a moment. It's kind of like it's kind of like just a time period. Can I do
Okay,
that?
sure.
Like, I was just gonna say our senior year, like in general.
Senior year was
what I mean?
amazing.
You know what I mean? Because it just felt like it was like right near the end, and it was like all those times I just like think about like
You go
there's
back
no
and
one,
you wish,
not one moment, but it's like all those moments, like all those people that we were around.
yeah, all those
then.
weekends we had the sleepovers.
Those two, yeah.
Yeah.
So those are my 4. Do you want me to list them?
Yeah, go ahead. Go 4 to 1.
So 4-1. Okay, so I'd say 4 is the parade.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'd say 3 is the lake house,
Yep.
and then 2 IT, and then 1 senior year. I'd say
Okay.
for me.
All right, Scotty, what about you?
One of them that comes to mind instantly is going to China.
Yeah.
I know you guys know this, but the
Yeah.
viewers don't. So I was blessed enough going into my junior year.
Yeah.
Went to China for 2 weeks. I was able to play against future NBA players now, like Evan Mobley, who plays for the Cavs now.
Didn't you take a picture of Wenyan too? Was that then?
Who?
Wenyan and Gabriel.
No, he didn't go there. I met Wendy in New Hampshire because he's from Manch.
Yeah.
But I met a lot of great players there.
Bro,
like
playing Mobley's crazy.
Evan Mobley,
That's
and then
wild.
Johnny Juzang, who you guys might know. He plays for the Jazz right now, but he
I
was on the
love
UCLA's
him.
national championship run like during COVID.
That's
Oh.
fun.
He's their
Okay.
star player, so highly level like ranked players.
And you got to meet like Horace Grant and stuff. So you
Horace
like
Grant,
NBA
and I
rings.
held his rings on my finger.
Ooh, it's fire.
Did I tell you? You knew that though, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I literally have a picture of all the four
That's
four
dope.
rings.
I don't think
on-
you've shown me that picture though.
Bro, I have a picture of me
wild.
with 4 rings on. It's crazy experience. And that was my first time leaving the country too, so it was like
Yeah.
just insane. 2 was probably getting a degree, just because from everything I've been through in my life, the trajectory of my life probably shouldn't have gone that way. So I was pretty proud of myself for.
I was
Getting a
really
degree.
proud of you for that. Like
Uh,
that was crazy from where you came from.
So because I know a lot
Yeah.
of people that if they've had a similar situation to that
Yeah.
growing up, they probably wouldn't have been able to do that. So I was really proud of
It's-
myself for that. you
Yeah.
know?
Like my dad talks to me about that all the time. How he's like, I literally like, that's why he like likes you so much. Is like he literally is like, if I came from where Scott came from, dude, like, he's like, I have like I'm so he talks to me all the time about how proud he is of you that you like came from where you came from and like actually made something of yourself.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. That's real.
But
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
3 or like a third one would probably be. See, I want to say the Florida trip, but it wasn't with all of our.
I
core
will
group.
say it was a little tainted because we didn't have all the guys there, and like it ended up not being as fun as it could have been.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like it's there.
But I still had a great time there.
No, I had an awesome time.
I mean, obviously I had a good time. I put it at 2, but
This one also isn't specific. It's kind of similar to yours, but it's just like
Just a time period.
it's
Kind
a
of.
time period of like just high school, really, just being able to hang out with the boys and just doing stuff on the weekends and
Yeah.
hanging out at lunch.
I would say
talking.
junior and senior year for sure for me.
yeah, junior and senior year. I was just like doing dumb shit.
Oh, I thought of another one that's like a 5th outside one would be like football camp.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's
That
like a
one,
5th
yeah.
outside one. But yeah,
I'd say for a third one though is definitely just like it's not anything specific, but just spending time with my family and friends, like you guys,
yeah.
something that's
Oh, yeah.
invaluable. Just
Yeah,
things that you can't
yeah,
change.
Like during
Yeah.
during like the high school time. So you're talking about mainly
Specifically,
though.
yeah. Because obviously, like now it's still the same.
It's still the same, but like
it's not as often.
if you had to
It's
like
not as
choose a
often.
moment, you would like say that was
It's not as often as now.
yeah.
Everyone didn't have as many responsibilities, so you kind of just were able to hang out without having any worries of anything.
Mhm.
Mhm.
There's a lot less going on.
Yeah.
And then third, probably scoring my 1,000 point.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I put a lot of sacrifice and time into the game of basketball, and to see it pay off in some way or another was huge for me. That
Yeah.
was like
That's pretty dope.
I mean that is a crazy.
that was like I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, and like I think people don't realize actually how like
hard
special that is. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Yeah,
like,
hard
It
and
doesn't
special.
happen. A
Like
lot.
well, how many people done it? Like 20 something,
In
Like, at that school?
in Caston's history, I was the 26th player ever.
26. There you go.
And out of, I mean, they've had hundreds, if not thousands, of players. play
Exactly.
there.
that's fucking
So it's
awesome.
like, and it was huge for me too because it goes down in history books forever, bro. That
Yeah.
shit
Yep.
can't get taken away from you.
Yeah, you're forever gonna
Yeah.
be up there, and you're gonna be up the list a little bit.
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know what I
because you
mean?
didn't just well, you did get it towards the end of your senior year, but it wasn't like your last game.
Yeah, I finished with 11-13.
So
That's pretty
where
good.
were you? Like, what number are you?
I'll have to look.
All
But I
time?
think it was 20 out of
20?
26.
That's fire.
Or 19 or something. I think I broke top 20.
That's dope.
That's kind of
Um,
fire.
So that was huge for me. But if I had to rank all 4, oh, that's a really tough one, bro. They're like really slim close for me.
Yeah.
Like all of them are like really close.
Yeah.
Probably one is the family and friends for sure.
Yeah.
Like the time period of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at that point,
That's
I was-
like unbeatable,
it's
bro.
unbeatable.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like thinking back on my list, like I was more thinking about moments.
I was trying to too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Because
but
like,
it's
but like, if
yeah.
I'm being honest, like high school definitely was like those are the years. Like for me, I got blessed, and I think you also can attest to this. That like high school and college was amazing. Like I loved those 8 years of my life are actually so amazing. And like high school's ahead of college for me, but I also met a lot of amazing people, Caroline obviously included, in college. But like yeah, high school, like if I could go back to a day in time, it would 100% be like a Friday night where we got off of school and that we were having a sleepover that entire weekend, and we were going to play manhunt or like go down in my basement and like watch TV, just talk, wrestle around. Like
Yeah.
those are amazing times of my life.
So I'd say that's one for me. 2 was probably the degree.
Okay.
2 was the degree. 3 was the 1,000-point ball, and 4 was China.
Okay.
Heard that. That's good. I like it.
That's a very good list.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's so tough not to put that the senior year number or like high school number
It's
one.
tough,
I just think of us screwing around all the time, bro.
Yeah.
We
It was so carefree.
yeah.
It was like there was now like it's like life's just so much more complicated. Like it was not like, you know what I mean? Like back then it was just literally we get to do what we want whenever we want.
And you get to see everybody. Like I got to see all the youngins, you know, like Ivan,
Yeah.
all them boys. But and then like UT and all them too. You know what I mean? Like just like them. Like even if you're not necessarily like super close to them, like you got to see them every day.
Yeah.
It's like cool to have that.
Bro, I'm honestly going to be interested like cuz like you and I have talked about like
And
we plan on doing this podcast for a long time.
Times of-
I would be so interested to like for us to do this again in like 30-40 years and see how different our top 4 moments of life
Oh, it
are.
would be way different.
Like it's gonna be way different. Obviously, like having your first kid or whatever,
whatever
if you
it
end up
is.
having a kid, getting married, like, but like I actually want to like low key make that and then like go back and react to what we were talking about now. Be like, see if like I'm like, oh wow, that's still up there, or if it's like my life has been so, like I've got like because I truly hope and I believe that the rest of my life is the best of my life.
Yeah.
Like we had great high school and college and stuff, but I think the rest of our life is going to be even better. Praying that we get
We're
to
trying to make an
have a
NBA
lot of-
player. We're trying to make an NBA player.
Hey, you never know. You never know. My kid's going to be better than Scott's kid at basketball. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck no.
Absolutely.
If you're teaching them, no.
Hell no.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not teaching him. I'll teach him how to get rebounds.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sierra's tall for a girl, but she ain't beating Caroline's height.
Yeah,
or
Caroline,
her
yeah.
dad's height. So.
Yeah. She's got the cheese.
And it
in
usually
her,
the
bro.
height usually does come
That's
from
unbeatable.
the mother's
Oh,
father.
yes, bro.
So we're
So
praying.
if Gangy's like 6'5" and my shit's like 5'9", yeah, it's clips. It's clips.
It's-
Let's go play soccer.
I-
No,
IT.
you're well. Our sons will team up.
And he's a lefty.
Yeah, go play soccer.
You're gonna
so.
create a white
play
IT, bro. White lefty.
A little midget.
Hey, baseball.
Yes, yeah.
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 Scott hates
He's like,
baseball.
yeah.
Scott would.
This
Scott
is
would,
like soccer.
Scott would hate if his kid played baseball. He'd never go to his
Get more
games.
into soccer. Football.
I genuinely though on that topic, like I would let my kid play whatever sport. Obviously, I'm not like I joke around. And I'd say, oh, you're not doing that, but I would actually let him or her play whatever sport they're gonna play.
You just
but,
like to make fun of it. Like you're not for
Yeah.
real. You know?
Yeah.
But like, if you play baseball, fam,
Baseball's not that bad.
baseball's
Honestly,
horrendous, bro.
He got a lot of skill.
No, that's true. No, that's a fact.
That's
That's a
true.
fact. It's one of the hardest sports. That's facts. No, that's facts. I just can't stand it, so I don't know if I can go to his games.
Well, when he's a kid, and there's and they let girls play on the other team, just if he's the pitcher, just make sure he doesn't throw the ball at the girl like I did.
Yeah.
I did
I'd be
that a
like,
couple
bro,
times.
if you don't like her in class, she's in your class, just you can hit her. You don't need to know.
I did that a couple times on accident and made him cry. That's tough.
I mean,
That is tough.
you
That
hit
is
any
tough.
kid with a baseball, they're gonna cry, regardless of their guy. Girl,
Yeah.
But
All right. I think that's a good place to wrap it up. It was a pleasure.
My dog.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be like
that
over
was
an hour or
that was
something.
we're at an hour and 39 minutes.
39
I want to thank you
minutes.
guys
Shoot.
for watching. Make sure you share this with your friends, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next
Forza,
one.
baby.
Throw up the
Forza,
fours.
Wody.
Yo.
4TV. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.